You lot, we've been sitting here for 20 minutes here saying who's going to do the intro.
I'm not doing it no more.
See, you lot have rattled us with those comments. They rattled us.
Nah, you know what? Next.
They got me, bro.
They rattled us. They're in our head.
In this episode, you lot comment and let us know who you want to do the intro for the next
But that's what I'm
episode.
saying. But last time, I'm cool with that. But
Yeah?
they were saying you don't even need an intro. That was the comments.
Yeah,
said
they
this-
did
yeah,
say that
have-
still.
They were saying it's a natural thing.
Yeah, they said the
But
minute you
yes.
come in and the camera starts recording, have your conversation later.
Yeah, but that's what we just did
Crack
now.
on
And I don't think it's going to look that good.
I don't know.
I don't think they want to hear you before that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad I don't have to do that. Hey guys, how are you?
Hey guys,
Yeah, but at least it gives us like structure. I feel like it just sets the.
Yeah.
It's like a checklist, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
a
exactly what you
checklist.
mean, because in your head it is. Okay, we've got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Where can we go to next?
Oh,
It's
like, comment, subscribe. It's a checklist.
yeah, fucking
Hey, make sure you subscribe.
2.5 years
Yeah.
in and we're still doing this
Push,
shit.
what is
wallah.
it? Push the algorithm.
Push the, what is it? Yeah, that's what they
The
say. wallah.
algorithm.
Push, get us
Wallah.
out there.
Get us out there.
Get us out
Hey,
there.
these buzzwords, man.
You know, are funny, wallah.
Get us out there, man.
But yeah,
But,
man, how's you lot's
Yeah,
week
that's
been?
another one. That's third on the checklist.
You lot are not serious.
That's third on the checklist. Hey, this is textbook. Hey, this is textbook figuring it out. How you guys? Hey,
You know what I love about him?
alhamdulillah.
It's all on. It's all on
Look in his
cue.
eye when he says, "Oh, so hi guys, how are you?" Like,
Hey, what's that? Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, I'm well, bro.
Oh, well, bro.
Yeah, you lot.
Hey,
are tight.
we've got a template. We've got a formula.
You lot. are
Can
tight.
response.
I'm telling you, bro.
You know them template responses.
Template.
Wallah, we've got a can response and we're just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I
Forgive
hear it,
us.
I hear it, I hear it.
Well, do you
Yeah.
want to ask anything else?
No, man, let's just go into the news.
Yeah.
News of the week.
News. A lot's happened still.
Yeah, a lot's happened. Lil Durk got arrested.
Yeah. Apparently he's still involved, allegedly. In
allegedly for
gang
They said he
street life.
Yeah, but they said he put a hit out. Someone snitched.
Yeah,
saying he
but
put a
bro,
hit
once
out
you
on
hit a
something.
certain level, you got to leave that stuff behind. Even if you actually came up through that.
Yeah.
Once you reach a certain level, why are you gonna go back to that or let people drag you into
Some
that?
people, it's
It's
hard.
all,
Even-
it's all alleged though, but
No, it's
at the
all
sa-
alleged,
At the
but-
same time, I feel like once you get to a certain level as well, people always find a way to bring you back
But do you
down.
reckon it's hard to? You came into the game that way, so that's all you know.
I
now
think,
that
no,
you're
but
here,
I think it's more
hard
of a
to-
thing of his people are still street. So they're and he
a
doesn't
lot of
want to.
that- Yeah.
You know, sometimes
No,
it's
we
like
can't cut ties like that.
yeah, and also sometimes you want to like. They're like, if you do leave, they're like, oh, what you think you're too good for us? Kind, you know that
No,
kind
I know
of
you
thing.
mean, that
and
guilt.
it's-
You feel that guilt.
Not even guilt. I feel like it's just they don't let you leave, but you got to know better, man.
You know
It's
what's
your
funny?
life, and at the end of the day,
He got the keys to the city last week.
did he?
Swear.
Yeah, well, in Chicago,
even
they
know
gave
that.
him the keys to the city.
Where's
and
he
then-
from? What city?
Chicago.
Chicago.
And now
Oh,
they,
Chi-town.
now they revoked it off him.
Chirac.
They
Chirac,
they
yeah.
revoked it.
Well, they took it back from him. Yeah, you can't be involved in that.
You
And
can't be
Yeah.
with
gave
the
you
keys
the
to the city.
They already gave him the keys to the city with all his previous charges, and then now this come out and they said, "Oh, just
It's too
give that
much.
back, man."
It's a sticky
I said, "Yeah,
one.
big man, let me have that back."
But yeah, that I think that one's probably going to be an ongoing thing.
Yeah, but
There
you
was
gotta
something
just-
else as well. Was it Liam Payne passed
Yeah.
away?
Oh yeah, from
I
One
think that's his
Direction.
name. Why are you laughing?
Surprised you know his name, bro.
Yeah, Liam Payne. Yeah,
Come on, bro, One
You
Direction.
listen to One Direction.
Come on.
baby,
Give me-
you light
Yeah,
up.
I know, don't help him. Wallah, I know you're
Nobody
coaching.
else.
Don't help him. This guy don't know.
Who you
You
think?
only know that one, innit? Do you know any other One Direction songs?
Listen, man, don't worry about that, innit? Do you know what
You
anyone
don't know you're beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's the same tune though.
It's the same song.
But
the
nah,
same song I
yeah, he passed away, innit?
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
he fell off a balcony or something like that.
Yeah, they're saying
Took drugs or something, no?
yeah, apparently, yeah, I think they found drugs in the system, and he was in Argentina, innit, on holiday or something. I don't know.
Something, yeah.
Is he even on holiday
out
or he
there.
was visiting someone? We might even have business there, but
I can't remember. There was a reason he was out there. I can't remember though.
you know what's mad? You always hear stories of this, like celebrities that are, you know what it is? It's always like a reality check to let you know that whatever they have that normal people kind of aspire to ain't the answer.
Yeah, 100%.
Money ain't the answer. It
Yeah.
helps, but if it leads you down that path,
Yeah.
Fame
At what
definitely
cost?
ain't, yeah.
At what cost? Yeah.
at what cost, bro? Now look, like,
Scary,
and
yeah.
he's bro,
He was
forget
young-
even
he was
money.
young
They're
as-
one of
he
the
was young
most
as well,
famous.
you know, he was like what?
He's young,
He
yeah.
was like, I think he was 31.
Yeah, he's young, bro.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I remember they were used when they
And
first
remember, you got
come
to
out.
remember, One Direction is massive.
Yeah.
Whether you listen to them or not,
No,
they
you
are
know their songs.
bro.
Yeah, but you can't not
and
know
no,
their
but
songs.
they, I think,
That's
outside
like
of
Taylor Swift. You may not
because you got to remember,
listen to her, but you know her songs.
boy
Yeah.
bands and that died way before like Backstreet Boys, and that era was they were the first ones to bring it
revived
back.
it a little bit.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
revived
yeah,
it,
they
bro.
revived it.
Their following was crazy, crazy.
100%.
All of them, like that whole.
Did you watch the X Factor that
Yeah,
year?
I remember,
when
yeah, the year they got the-
that
they
year
got
was
put
sick, I
together.
can't lie.
The way they put them together as well, it's
sick.
mad.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
was
remember-
sick.
yeah,
I remember.
no.
I used to love that show, bro.
I swear they were. Even Liam, he was a single act that
They were
flopped.
They were all
of
single
them
They were
acts.
all
were
single.
Yeah,
I remember
single
he
acts.
flopped
yeah.
though. He got not kicked off the show. Whatever. I forgot how it works. And
You know, and then they say, "Oh, you look good in a band," and then they'll just go on.
Yeah.
it
and
was
form
Thingy.
that band.
Nicole.
But people don't give it the
Nicole,
credit.
right?
Everyone thinks it's
Simon.
Simon.
No,
Yeah.
it was-
I saw. Funny enough, I saw a clip on Instagram today about that.
Yeah,
as well.
she handpicked the. He looks good in this. They all
Yeah.
looked good together.
Yeah.
She picked the group.
Smart, yeah. No,
But yeah, no,
smart.
crazy though, innit? He passed away. Fell off a balcony.
Yeah, man. It's,
You know,
it's,
it's mad.
sad.
There's all these, like, people go crazy for celebrity deaths, and then when you look at like the way people are going crazy now. Do you remember when MJ died? How the world went?
Yeah, so come on, bro. I was on a plane. Remember I
Mad,
told
yeah,
you
I
that
remember you
story?
told the story.
Yeah.
Mad though. It's
Mad,
like
yeah, nah.
the
I'll be real,
obsession is crazy.
but
No,
I
no
don't
one will
agree
ever
with
reach
it, but
his
MJ
level.
level was
No one ever. That guy had
unheard
people
of.
fainting in just by standing there.
Yeah.
I remember people used to stand there and they had to
yeah.
paramedics on
Yeah,
standby.
I,
But
I don't know, like obviously it's I feel like it's a little bit different in it when it's like I could never understand it in it, like, but when people like the obsession they have with like famous people and
It's not healthy, man.
it's a bit it's not for me in it. I'm not like that, but I can understand if like someone famous you kind of like what they do or whatever. But
so
I
who's
feel
the-
like some people they're a bit.
no, it'll
like,
just be like raw.
Do
But
you might have
yeah.
a one celebrity that if you was to see, not you would be a fan. I'm not like as in fan out.
bro,
But I
I
mean,
saw,
like, you'd be
I saw
like,
Tyson Fury the other day, bro.
Did you?
Wallah.
yeah,
No,
but I'm not-
Dusser.
but you're not
Wallah,
really.
it does it all literally.
You dusser.
Well, I was in the car. I was parked up somewhere. And then obviously he was promoting his fight.
yeah.
Is
Is he fighting?
Him and
Usyk,
Usyk,
yeah,
innit,
part
in
two, yeah.
December.
Oh, is it? I didn't even
Yeah.
know that.
And Lucy came dressed as the hitman in the
Literally
press
came out to the
conference.
music,
Hitman who?
everything with the
No, the
briefcase.
hitman. You know the movie, The Hitman.
I'm thinking
And
Bret the
the game.
Hitman Hart. I'm thinking the Hitman Hart, you know, with the glasses. Oh no, I'm in wrestling though.
I used to love Bret Hart. Bret Hart was my favorite wrestler. Like, I used to love him, bro. When he
the
come with
leather
the jacket half off
Come on.
and then give his shirts to
Hey,
one of the youths.
you
in
never
the
watched
stand.
wrestling, innit?
Nah, I don't think he did.
Wallahi,
He don't
West.
get the same
Nah,
feeling.
nah,
The
nah.
amount of hours I pumped
No,
into
but I'm
wrestling.
not the same. The only person I've seen like you two in it is like Specs. You
If
see,
we get him
you
on the
two-
show,
you
we're
two,
gonna be just
the way
on
you
wrestling,
talk
don't
about
lie.
wrestling is the way like Specs talks about it. I'm
no,
like,
West. Wallahi,
wrestling is
I
just
loved
wrestling,
it.
innit?
West,
Specs
I
gas,
loved
man.
it growing up. Wallah, I loved it. Like legit, that was my show, bro.
Yeah.
Never watched EastEnders. Never watched any of these shows.
No,
That
wrestling
people,
was everything.
when
bro.
it came to Friday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
no,
it was Monday Night Raw.
Monday
but
Night
we used to
Raw.
get it on
Monday Night
Friday.
Raw.
Or we used to get on a Friday,
yeah,
and then we used to
which
get
was-
Saturday
Saturday
SmackDown.
Brother, I
And we
told
used to
you.
get Heat sometimes. Remember, Heat used to come on Channel 4.
I used to see D'Lo Brown.
Yeah, but
D'Lo Brown and them man on the
he
heat.
used to come with a little head.
Yeah, these brothers are finished.
Hey,
I love
see me and Sharp, we had the same upbringing, you know.
The
Same-
Godfather.
The Godfather, hey.
Was it Godfather?
The whole train.
Yeah. Oh, alive, bro.
Hey, wrestling.
You two
Oh,
are
someone take me
big
back.
children.
Telling you,
Wallah.
I
Someone
loved
take
it.
me
West.
back, bro.
Wallah, you lot are big children.
Man used to, bro, my pops was walking to the living room and be vexed every time it's on, saying, why are you watching
It's fake.
fake?
Yeah,
watching these
yeah,
men,
yeah, it's fake.
they're wearing pants. Why is he wearing pants? He used to tell me.
My
I
dad
said, Dad,
used to say
nah.
the same thing as well.
And the thing is, I always knew it was fake. I was never one of them things like it's real, but I used to love the entertainment
The
factor
entertainment was unreal.
and the storylines.
And remember when someone's getting smoked, you're waiting for someone to come out. Someone,
To
please
help
come
them.
out. Come and help them.
Nah, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
man, man.
kids, yeah.
But well, like, sometimes I used to throw, like, maybe I'm weird, innit? But I used to throw glass on the floor. Maybe we should throw glass on the floor.
no.
And then, oh, Allah, in my head, Allah was
Child.
weird.
You lot
I
are
did a
tapped.
lot of
You
weird
lot are
shit,
tapped.
bro.
Now it's breaking
Wallah, I
glass.
used to bring,
He's tapped.
when I used to finish a drink with a glass bottle, wallah, I used to throw it in the air, let it smash, and then I'm doing fucking stone cold.
Nah,
No,
I've done,
no,
I've done
the
the, you know, the Triple H thing where he like sips a bit of
The
water.
horse?
And
Yeah, everyone does
I've
that.
done that a few
Do you know
times.
what's...
but that's
You
about
watched it a little.
Yeah, no, I did watch it,
Yeah.
but like I'm just not enthusiastic about it
No,
the
I
same way you
loved
guys
it,
are.
bro.
But going back to like famous people, obviously I saw
Yeah.
Tyson Fury.
Yeah, Tyson Fury.
Bro, I didn't bat an eyelid. I said, oh, I literally,
you don't care
I
for
literally
Tyson
said,
Fury, though.
He's
I
not
literally
your-
said, oh, big dossa.
Yeah,
I was just
what did he
laughed.
say?
Nah, but I was in the car. Obviously, I'm not gonna go to him, bro.
No, I'm saying, did he hear you say it?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
hear me say
but
it.
you don't
I just
care
said
for
it.
Tyson Fury.
No, but
I don't know, would
he's-
it change
he's,
had you seen, I don't know, Ian Wright?
Nah, bro. What do you mean? Back in the days when I used to work at
Henry.
Emirates Stadium,
Henry
I
would
saw
change.
Van Persie, bro.
Okay,
No,
but
but
Henry
Henry.
would change.
Nah, well, I wouldn't.
Who's the
Wallahi-
one celebrity?
wallahi,
I took a
nobody,
picture of
bro.
Henry, funnily enough.
Yeah, I remember I saw
Nobody.
it, yeah.
And he walked past
Nobody.
everyone, wallah.
Nobody. But I don't know. It's not. It's not from a place of arrogance. It's just like you are famous, cool.
No, I
but
hear
like,
you.
it's just
I'm the same.
I
but
don't.
Sometimes
I don't
you're
get
like,
I don't get moved the same way. Like I appreciate what you guys do and whatever. Like I like it. Fuck with it, whatever. But I don't know. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
I can't be that fanboy,
No, I hear you.
fangirl,
Yeah.
whatever
No,
sort of thing.
I don't think
It's just never been in
I
me.
would be like, if it's someone that I really like, let's say, I don't know, The Rock, because I grew up watching wrestling.
You'll go and take a picture.
No, but I'd be like, bro, he was a part of my
Yeah.
childhood.
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah,
like I'll hail him up, but not in
Yeah.
the thing of, oh my God, it's The Rock.
Yeah.
I would
I
have
wanna
done
take
that.
a
Never be
picture,
that.
like-
Never, it would be.
Yeah.
If there's, and
I'm
I
just
won't even
hailing
go
you
out of my
up.
way to talk to him. But if it's just he happens to be on
It's a moment,
outside
an
the shop and I'm
opportunity.
outside,
Yeah.
I'll be like, bro, you was a part of my childhood growing up.
If it's
like,
a
and that's it.
natural thing, yeah,
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I would like be rushing to go out of my
Oh no,
way.
I
and
won't
be
go
like,
out of my
oh
way. I'm not
God,
crossing
like,
the road to
I
say
need
that.
to,
Like, we'd have to
oh,
be
yeah.
past the line
Yeah,
naturally.
something would have
Yeah.
happened like naturally to even with the Henry one. I remember one time we went to watch an NBA game at the O2 Greenwich,
Yeah.
and then me and Jabril, you know,
Yeah.
me, Jabril, and a few others.
That's how I saw it. I
Was
saw
you
it on
with
his
me? No,
post.
you went with me,
Nah, bro.
and then we were just chilling there, and then Henry was walking. He was walking towards us,
Yeah.
but as he's walking towards us, he's airing everyone.
Mm.
And in my mind, I was thinking, later, if he's just airing everyone, I was like, and then like I looked at him and I nodded my head. He nodded his head back at me, and I was like, "Can I get a picture?" He said, "Yeah, come, my brother."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Shit!" I said, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I took a quick picture with him, and he kept
So
it moving.
where's the
Wait,
picture?
wait,
Have you
did
got
it,
a picture?
Well, I still got my phone somewhere, yeah, but it's happened a
We're
while.
gonna post that.
So you both got a photo, no?
I think you got a picture.
Yeah,
as
he
well.
got one as well,
He
mate.
definitely got a picture
Yeah,
as well.
I'm
Yeah,
sure,
I remember I
I
took it
remember
for him.
seeing his.
Is
I'm
this
not-
And do you know
is it the
who's
same?
funny
Is
enough?
it the same Jabril?
Yeah.
He's definitely not in that picture, bro.
Leave him alone.
Nah, it's separate. Yeah, I know. Nah, separate photo. He got one
Remember,
separate.
he's at you, not me.
Yeah, he's sending for you.
Funny enough, and there was another. We met Troy Deeney,
Aye, my bad.
Okay,
but Troy Deeney.
he's manned them though. He gives
no,
me that
when
energy.
I say he's a G,
Yeah.
bro, he was walking with a few people, and then Jabril must have said, like, you know, when you just say, "Oh, that's Troy Deeney," and then like, but it wasn't mad loud, but I think he heard it,
Yeah.
and he said, "Oh, what's going on, lads?" But Izzy came and chopped it up with us.
Yeah.
So his
I like
boys
people
are
like-
standing
yeah,
down
yeah.
there. Wallahi, chopped it off for 10 minutes. We're just talking Premier
I
League,
like people like
proper
that.
chatting.
Yeah, you know, it shows
And
that
then-
they've still kept
He-
their
got
humble
humble,
down to earth. Yeah,
but I
humble
respected it. I
begins.
looked at him thinking, I said, bro, I was thinking, your people are standing there waiting for you. But
Yeah.
he literally was just chopping off for 10 minutes. And he goes, you lot, my boys, I'm going to have to let you lot go.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I hope
yeah.
you have a lovely evening. We're like, oh, bro, love,
gotta let you
take
go,
care.
bro.
Yeah, I was shocked that he stood here for that long.
Yeah.
But wallah, I love the way he carried himself, bro. I was like, I rate that so much.
Shut off, man.
Mm.
100%.
But obviously, everyone's different in it. Like I know some people go crazy, and you see it sometimes when you go to certain areas, you see certain celebrities, people, oh my god, and they're running and screaming, and
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Everyone's different. I don't know how. I mean, also age plays a factor. Some people are different when they're younger,
Yeah.
and I get that. I feel like when you're young, I feel like it's cool to behave that way. I can't. When you look up to bare different people
Yeah.
anyways when
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
young. But I feel like when you're doing it as an adult, it's a bit.
No, but what I wanted to say
Touch
though,
and
because
go.
obviously we were talking about Liam Payne and how he passed away. It's like people idolize celebrities, but you don't know what demons they're battling.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you hear, it's only until you hear these kind of stories where you think, right, that doesn't add up. Like, why would
You've got
this
everything.
person who
Yeah, you got
who
everything.
you could like, you ain't got financial struggle, which is the average person, that's a big part of their lives, is especially now with the current climate we're
Yeah.
in. Like, people are like, oh, I don't know, like, I want to buy a house, I can't afford it. Maybe you want to provide for you want to buy your family a house, like your parents, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they don't have those issues.
No facts.
They can travel freely, like not
could do what
going,
you want.
private jets, like that kind of level of traveling. But they're still battling demons, bro. That's what I'm saying. It goes to show you.
Private jet must be so sick, though.
Yeah, I've always wanted to
Oh,
do.
lie,
Yeah.
that must be. You know what I mean?
You know what's mad though?
You don't think I'm joking? I just want the
You're just a bad bee.
Wallahi, maybe, wallahi, but I just want the entertainment
You know
aspect
what's
of it.
mad?
I
You
just
know
want to live
private
that. Not be the famous person, but I just want to be the tag along.
I
You know,
hear it.
private jets, they're not as expensive as you think to
They're
charter.
not, yeah.
Huh?
Apparently, yeah. I looked
they're not
into
that
it. Yeah. Not that I
expensive.
looked into it, but I
Oh
was.
my guy.
No, I wish, bro. I wish. No level. There's not looked into it. I was just like come across it.
It depends the way you're going.
You know, of course, yeah. But let's say like a normal, I don't know, Europe, somewhere in Portugal or
Yeah.
somewhere. I think roughly they're about 30 bags, I think. Which I say is not that lot, but remember, you're not gonna go by yourself. Let's say there's, I don't know how many holds, but let's say you get one that holds
30
like,
bags one way.
I don't know. That I'll be honest with you, my research it wasn't extended. It wasn't extended research. It was literally just,
So
30
poor
bags.
man's research.
Yeah, it was literally, spare 30 grand.
bags
And I
though,
just,
bro.
next.
It just said, yeah, X that one.
Yeah, it's not
That's
for me.
mad, wallahi.
No, but if you think about it, let's say there's about 4, 5, 6 of you,
yeah.
and it's an experience. And
if you're all rich as well, you can.
if
it's like,
and you don't even need to be rich. It's like average, like,
Yeah.
listen, how much is first class tickets?
I wouldn't know,
It's about
wallahi,
6,
bro.
7 bags already.
That was
Yeah.
Let's say,
About
let's
that.
say like a Emirates, it's about 6, 7K. So
Yeah.
if 6 of us all spend 6, 7K, you might be able to charter a plane,
Yeah.
private thing. It won't be a mad one like Drake's plane or something like that. It'll be like a normal, but it's your private plane, isn't it?
Bro, pilots are so cool, man.
That was random.
Wallahi,
It's
that's-
so random.
I
Yeah.
was thinking, do you know why? I was thinking it. Wallahi, funny. I was watching, what was I watching? That Leonardo DiCaprio film.
Catch Me If You Can.
Wallahi,
Yeah,
billah,
Catch Me If You
fucking
Can.
hell. I was watching Catch Me If You Can earlier. And bro, like, just, obviously you see
Yeah.
how they treat him different because he's
When
a
he
pilot.
got the,
But even when you just look at pilots in general.
was that film based on a true story?
it
Yeah,
was,
it's
yeah,
a true
he was
story. Yeah,
finessing them,
it was a
innit?
finesse.
the whole world, bro.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
sick. He
But
went,
even-
he got the
The
suit,
suit, and he got the little
the dry
badge.
cleaner thing. Yeah, he done his thing.
But even when you
There's
look at
forging
pilots,
checks and
when
that.
they walk through the airport,
They've always got like 4 or
Boss.
5 girls on each
Yeah.
arm.
not even forget
That's
even
how they,
that.
no, but that's how they used to
No, but
portray
back then,
it.
yeah,
Portray, yeah.
But
That's
Portray
what
it,
even
they
yeah.
like they're just everything about them, the aura, you know, the
Yeah,
aura,
yeah.
the way they carry themselves, they're just strolling. Nobody can
Yeah.
say shit to them. They're
Yeah.
just chilling. Like everyone look like think, oh, the pilot's here, yada yada
Yeah,
yada.
yeah,
But I'd love to be a pilot.
Because
Man.
Do you reckon
the
is it
plane
like
won't
that
take
now?
off without them.
Are they seen to that same level of bossness?
Yeah,
I
I don't
still
think that
feel
will
like-
ever change.
I don't think.
No, I think they're highly rated.
I don't
But
think
you
that-
don't see them walking through the airport. You see them with,
But you only see them when you're in like.
you're in the queue and they
When-
bypass it.
Yeah,
to
or
be
when
fair.
you're going through security,
Yeah.
you know, when you're going through
Yeah.
security, you see them and they have
The
their own
suit
little
is always
lane.
good though.
The suits are
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
and the little
it's-
hat.
Yeah, the suit.
And sometimes they carry the hat under the arm.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Them man, they're levels.
he just wants to see.
If anyone knows a pilot, wallahi, if anyone knows a pilot,
My boy's
get
a
at us,
pilot,
man.
man.
Yeah, but
Shout out to
fans
my
would-
boys.
fans, shout out
Yeah,
fans, but
fans.
he'll never come on here, bro.
Now fans ain't
Fans
on it.
too shy of his
Yeah, but
scheme, bless him,
mashallah,
man.
yeah. Shout out my boy. Fans,
Anyone
but
else
he ain't
knows a
on it.
pilot?
He ain't
Get
on
at
it.
us, man. I'd love to chop out with a
Yeah,
pilot.
no, I
man.
can't lie. That is, yeah. I guess it's as jobs are concerned, it's one of the highest rated jobs.
You're just
Yeah, it
the
is, yeah.
just the G.
If someone said you're a doctor, you'd be like, "Oh, sick, mashallah," and then Brett said, "I'm a pilot." You'd be like, "Right,
No.
that's more interesting."
You're like, "Yo,
no,
pilot,
100%.
ah."
It would get more
sick, bro.
of a reaction than a
Wallah,
doctor would, I
sick.
think.
Flying
Even though
around the
obviously
world.
doctor,
It depends
not to
on what
disrespect
type.
any doctors because
It
what
depends
they
on what
do
type
is
of doctor it is, though, as well.
You're not getting the reaction of a pilot.
it don't matter.
I hear.
Unless he says, "I
hear
do
it.
open heart surgery."
I'm
Then
not even
it's-
gonna lie to you. Even then, I don't think
Oh,
you
for
get the
real?
reaction of a pilot. Nah.
The man says, "I've done open heart surgery."
Nah, pilot. But is he
And then the
pilot?
next man says, "I work for EasyJet, but I fly the thing." You're gonna.
It don't matter, wallah. You're in the air.
Nah,
you're
rate the open heart
It
surgery,
doesn't
bro.
rate-
I rate the open heart surgery.
I think it depends on the person.
Open heart
that's
surgery
you-
shot.
Is
Okay,
it?
maybe.
It depends on the person that's asking
you're
the
right.
question, innit? That's what it is, and what they're interested in. He's not interested in what doctors. I don't want to say what doctors do, but it's just
No,
he's
well,
more fascinated with pilots.
Where have you flown to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, where have you got?
Where's the craziest place you've been?
I'm gonna say, what's it like? What
He's
goes
got
through your mind?
101
through
questions
turbulence?
ready
I'm
for
gonna
them.
say, have you had any near-death experiences?
Do you know
Yada,
why?
yada,
'Cause
yada.
there's a lot of films.
Yeah.
The one with Denzel, was it
Flight.
Flight. Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can?
Tom Hanks one. Oh, what's the Tom Hanks one? We had to land on the Hudson River.
Yeah.
I forgot what that one was called. That's a bad boy film.
the
If you haven't
big
watched
film.
that, watch that one.
Yeah. So there's a lot of
What it
films.
was called. Yeah.
There's a lot of films that not even glorify, but you know,
It just portrays it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas doctor films,
Sully. It was called Sully.
Sully.
Yeah.
Bad
Whereas
boy film.
films about doctors, how many can you think of right
I
now
don't
off the
know.
top of
You
your
think
head?
I watch
I
Scrubs, bro? I don't care for Scrubs.
Scrubs. Is that a comedy one? Isn't it?
Show on doctors.
No, that was
mate.
funny. That was
And,
jokes. No,
what's
I
the
used to
other
watch
one?
that. I used to watch that. That was good.
Ah, there's another one my little
ER.
cousin watches, man.
The
Nah.
good
ER,
doctor.
the old
The
school
good
one.
doctor.
Nah, not the good doctor. Well, she's telling me to watch it the other day as well, man.
Oh, I think I know what you're
You lot,
talking
did
about.
you lot never watch ER?
Yeah,
Back in the
I
day?
think I watched
ER.
a couple
I
of
never like none of
episodes.
them.
So I was
Oh,
never
I used to
really.
watch that as a kid.
I watched The Bill though.
The Bill.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Go on, say it.
Like the whole culture.
Oh, wow, well done, bro. I remember the bill.
Why are you
That was
shocked
a
that
fun-
he knows
No,
it?
well,
He thinks you don't watch it.
Well,
you don't know
don't ring.
anything.
I told you,
Yeah.
bro.
What about Home and Away?
You don't. Of course, but it's
Okay,
an
sing the
Australian.
song.
It's an Australian show.
Me in your
I'm not gonna sing it
arms,
for you,
don't
but
let
yeah,
me
let's
go.
move on to
I
today's
actually know it,
topic.
To stay forever.
I only remember home
Closer
and
each
away.
day.
That's the only bit I
that's the
Closer
only
each
bit.
day, home and away.
That's
Okay.
the only bit anyone remembers. This guy.
What about
just-
Biker Grove?
No, I
You
never watched
definitely
it.
don't know that one.
No, I never watched it. What
You
did you
know,
say?
he doesn't rate me.
I missed it.
He doesn't rate
What
me.
did you say though?
He said,
Well,
I know.
well done.
Saved by the Bell. All
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them things.
no, okay,
Go on,
sorry,
bro.
yeah, well, sorry.
Anyway,
We need to do one episode, wallahi, just on
Nostalgia.
nostalgia.
Yeah,
Just
I'm on that.
shows,
Well, I'm on that. If you want a
sayings,
nostalgia episode,
catchphrases,
let us know because I want it. I'll be
movies.
real. I want it.
Yeah, I watch it.
Well, we want it. I think West Side's 50-50 at the
Oh, no,
moment.
man. Let's run it.
If you lot want it, let us know. We
Let's
need 2
run it.
likes.
Wallah, we watched Friday earlier. Before we came to my house earlier, we went Jumma together, and then after we came back to my yard, we watched
Which
Friday. The original
first one.
Friday. Banging. We had a laugh for
Yeah.
that.
Classic.
It was
Yeah, we'll
funny.
Is that the one with Michael Blackson? No, he's in the second one.
I think he's in this.
No, Mike Epps, the third one. Yeah, that's the third one.
No,
yeah.
Mike Epps,
He's both. He's second and first.
second and
'Cause
third.
Chris
Because
Tucker
Chris
was-
Tucker was
yeah.
only the first one.
Smokey.
Smokey, yeah.
Smokey.
yeah.
Smokey's a madman, you know.
Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
Hey, Miss
Oh,
Parker.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Hey, Miss Parker.
Bernie Mac's a madman.
Oh, what a film, bro.
He's a
And then
madman.
Debo.
Yeah.
Oh, what a film.
Devo.
I understand.
What's that thing
You
you
got
said?
for me.
Oh, Debo.
And it's tapping
Yeah.
everyone's
What was
pocket.
the guy on the bike and he starts crying? Remember, he knocked him out, he stole his bike, and then the next time he come.
Oh, the postman.
Yeah, the postman, he starts crying, bless
And had a
him.
black hat. And then at the end of the movie, he punches it.
And
Give
no,
me
and
back
he-
my chain.
he runs off.
Off like that, yeah.
That's a
Oh, we
classic.
definitely need to do a
Nah, that's a
nostalgic
classic.
episode.
No, we
I'm
have
with a
to, yeah.
nostalgic episode.
100%. But yeah.
Nah, boys, I wanted to
Every
chat to you
day-
lot, yeah, because
every day serious chat is long.
yeah,
bro.
now we're about to get serious now. Don't make me get serious. That's how we got to start every topic. Hey,
Don't
nah,
make me get
I was getting,
serious.
not a lot, but a few people was DM me saying, remember we were talking about our family dynamics with with my brother and your brother. I think Zoob said him and his brother.
Yeah.
So I think I got about a couple of people messaging me saying, "Rah, like that's so unusual, isn't it? Like especially because they know my
Someone got
character,
at me
innit?
while in the comment section. Someone
Oh,
said
really?
Sharp lives in a fairy tale. Remember that
Oh
comment?
yeah.
Well, I can't remember what he said.
But you know what's mad? That got me thinking. Is
Sharp lives in a...
way of like our reality with our siblings or family, I thought that was just in my head that's normal. But is it normal?
Nah, it's obviously.
Like, as in, what do you reckon? Do you reckon Sharp's reality
He said,
and our
I'm the-
reality? What do you reckon? Like,
He said
is
he's the same. The person, just to cut you, that person said, I'm the same with my brothers. None of that lovey-dovey shit.
same as me,
Sharp,
us?
Sharp grew up in some Disney household.
No, you did, mashallah. But it's beautiful.
But it's beautiful, yeah.
But he grew up in. Yeah, you grew up in
Long
a.
barak,
It's
yeah.
a different. It's a beautiful
But I
environment.
think I don't know if it's the norm too.
I don't. To
I
be
don't know,
honest,
that's what I wanted to ask you lot.
I think I didn't personally. That was new to me that day. Like, I didn't know. Obviously, you had that sort
Yeah.
of relationship with your brother, and I always just thought it was just me, like my family. Like, obviously, you know, I think this is I think something about us men in it. We don't really sometimes open up and share. You know how like women, they're always kind of like always sharing
Yeah.
stories and whatever, and they're a bit more open than we are.
Yeah.
I feel like as men, we're never really open in terms of our maybe just anything, family dynamics or whatever. We don't really chat about it, and rightly so, innit? I understand that, innit? So I never heard anyone else about how they are in their
Yeah.
family dynamics. So I always just thought it was just me.
But even like when you observed your friends and their dynamics, so not including Sharp because that's fairy tale. Did you see?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Did you see like this-
Disagreements and that, yeah, a few of my friends would tell me like, you know, they've had like a bit of falling out. That's natural, innit? I feel like with siblings, you're always gonna have falling out with your siblings, innit? But like
Yeah.
to the extent where like where it's the same as like where me and my brother don't really chat like that,
Yeah.
then I just thought it was just me.
You know what's mad though?
But
yeah?
I feel like I don't know. It's just it's a very weird dynamic.
That's what I'm saying. See,
Yeah.
when I was getting the messages, it got me thinking, yeah. And I was thinking of all my boys that I'm close with that have like brothers, especially. They're all like you. They're
Oh,
close,
wow.
yeah. All of them, all my boys. So all my Eritrean like brethren growing up, all of them have brothers, and they're like, maybe just one of them. They're not like you in terms of friends, but they're a lot better than me and my brother.
Yeah.
But the rest are like, they chill together, they go out together, they go eat together. So they've got your dynamic. Then I thought, okay, maybe it is a lot more common than I thought. I've just never stopped to think
Of
about
course,
it.
yeah,
But,
because you're in your own little.
Yeah, because it's just, that is my norm. Like, that's all I've ever known is me and my brother
But you
just
know, I
doing
wanted,
like nodding when we see each
so
other.
this is the thing. I wanted to it's good that like obviously you opened up in it, because I always wanted to know, do you feel like you have that relationship because you're stubborn and you don't want to mend it, or is it just or I don't know, do you feel like that's the reason?
I don't know. For me, it's just like, yeah, that's a part. My stubbornness is a
Yeah,
part of it.
it's
but I
definitely
feel
for
like,
me.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely a part of it.
Yeah,
but
these two both are quite
do you know what it
stubborn.
is? It's not
They
even
need
about
to
I
be.
don't want to mend it. In my head now, this don't even need to be mended.
Yeah,
This is how it is.
yeah,
And I'm happy to keep it this way, which I know sounds mad,
yeah.
but I'm happy to keep it this way, yeah. But it's like, you know what's mad, yeah? I remember, yeah, when I knew, like, because you know how mums is always knowing it. Mums is know.
Yeah.
I remember one day, yeah, she come up to me. I don't even know why she said this, yeah. And where was she? I think she was going to Morocco. And she was like, oh, listen, like, they all say the same thing, innit? Because even my dad's closer with me than he is to my brother, which is,
Wallah.
yeah, wallah. But my brother's different. Like, he's not a bad person, but he's not family orientated. Like, he keeps himself to himself. When he moved out, my mum had to bell him, be like, oh, you know, you've got parents, you know, like, what's wrong with you? I don't see you. Like, and then be like, oh, sorry, I'll come tomorrow. But if he doesn't get that call, he won't think upon himself, let me come and check. Like, obviously, he might be, listen, I don't know, he might call.
Yeah.
But my mum's saying, that's come and see me. Like, I miss you. You know them, you know, mums, innit? So anyway, one day, so every time they go to Morocco, they're always like, they'll tell me, just make sure, like, look after your brother, innit, if he needs anything. But, so I used to always feel like I'm the older one in terms of, like, responsibility, even though he's older than me by 3 years. I used to feel like, you're smiling, are you the same? Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I used to feel like that, yeah. So they used to always say it to me, like, make sure you look out. And anyway, so one day she goes to me, listen, like, you and your brother, you know, if me and your dad go, like, pass away, you two, you only have each other. You've already lost a sister. Like, you know, don't be like this. Like, I wouldn't, you know, like. And I was thinking, what made her say that? Because obviously it wasn't like, alhamdulillah, they're both healthy. That's not even on the cards. But obviously it must have been on her mind, didn't it? And obviously, I'll be real, that did make me feel a bit guilty.
Reach out.
No, I didn't reach out to him. I'll be real, I didn't. But it made me feel like, it's sad. I know this might sound mash up, yeah, but I feel bad that she feels that way.
Yeah.
But I'm still happy to keep it the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Like, I feel bad for her because it's like, but I'm not. Like, I won't.
That's
like,
her baby, isn't it? She wants. Everyone wants that happy
togetherness.
Stuff,
no,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like what we have is wrong. It's just, this is what it is.
It's amicable.
If you need me, I'll help you.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
There's no like.
but we're not brethren.
There's. Do you know what it is? There's no. So with me and my eldest brother, there's no like bad blood, right? We just don't
think there's bad blood.
We just don't like. Our personalities don't gel.
Let me ask you this.
You know what? It started for me. Where it started from, bro. I remember where I said, "This man's an idiot." I was young. He was bringing me back from Duxi. Duxi is like Islamic school, innit? I think I must have been like maybe 7 or 8, bro.
You're beefing him from 7 or 8, bro.
Just let me run with the story, bro. Just wait. So I remember my mum told him to go and pick me up from Duxi, right? So he's picked me up, we're walking back home, and we're at a road, we're about to cross the road, and I'm a kid, bro. I just walked in, and then obviously there was a car there, so he grabbed me quickly, and then he shouted at me, rightly so, understandable. But brother, the guy,
that's why you're beefing him.
No, hold on. But the guy, bro, he punched me, bro.
Oh,
the guy punched me.
So wait, what's the age
what do
gap?
you mean? So,
what's the age
bro,
gap?
7 years old, you're gonna punch a 7-year-old, bro?
West. What's the age gap? What's the age gap?
Bro, he's older than me, like 5 years, bro.
Okay, so it's bigger than me.
He's like, I think, probably about five or 6.
And not to be cheeky, but that punch was from love, I think, because he was scared that you.
But that was the
angry
first,
that you almost not killed yourself, but hurt yourself. Like,
that was the
hit.
first instance that I said, "Rah, this man's a bit weird," because bro, he's a bit aggressive, bro. Because
where did he punch you?
My face, bro.
Oh, like a.
That's what I'm saying to you. Like, decked me, bro. Brother, I got decked because I tried to cross the road.
This is trauma and you're laughing. This guy, hey, forgive us.
I laughed so sorry.
Yeah.
You know why?
So,
when you said
You thought he punched me.
I said
Opposite.
so. I literally said.
Yeah.
Remember, I said to you so.
Yeah, you
thought
thought
he was touching the arm.
The arm.
Yeah.
I thought,
But
that's
man decked me in the face.
That's mental.
He decked me in the face. So anyway, I just so obviously from that point, yeah, I already had my back up in it. I was like, rah, like I don't really like this guy. So obviously we grew up a bit. We grew up.
Oh, wait, sorry to cut
Go
you.
on.
After that event, what was the energy with you two? Like from him, not on your side, from his side. Was he normal again?
Yeah, it was normal again. But obviously I went home crying, bro. I was clenched fist, everything.
Yeah.
it was
But I'm
like
saying
watch when I
like
had the game,
the
but
next
obviously I
day
can't
there was
do
no, hey, come let's play a game or something like no sort of.
But this is the thing. Growing up,
What
he
should I
wasn't,
get you?
and this is the thing. Like growing up,
Yeah.
he wasn't that sort of brother that would like play with you or do things with you or bring you around or entertain you or
Yeah,
this
it's
or
like
that.
my brother. Yeah.
Like it was just zero. So it was like when I got to the age of like I'm a teenager now and I've got my memories and whatever. Like bro, there's nothing to look back. There's no like moments where we shared. There's no like little kickabout sessions or there's nothing that I can actually say that, you know, remember how you were talking about the WWE thing?
Yeah, we
and
had
how-
wresling and
Games.
games.
Do you play games with each
Brother,
other?
Only two
we
things.
had Sega Mega Drive. Man, try to play it, man, just kick me off it, bro.
Yeah.
No, but I was the same though.
was the same.
Yeah,
though. When
I
you're a youth,
understand that.
that's
I
normal.
understand
when
that.
he was
That's
asleep
normal.
or he's
Yeah,
not at
yeah,
home.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only time I'd get.
So
So we had
obviously-
one control pad.
There were the rules back then. Wallah.
So obviously now I've grown up now. Obviously I can hold my own, you know. But
Did you challenge him physically?
no, bro, better times. But like the thing is for me,
Punch in the face. Of it.
I had to get my lick back.
Yeah.
But listen, do you know what it is? Jokes aside, obviously now I'm older, I can have a conversation with a guy. I just seen that he's just a different person to who I am, and like our personalities just don't gel. And obviously from where we've had like bare arguments and as arguments in the household and whatever, bro, the best resolution is just like let's just like not get in each other's way sort
Let
of
me
thing.
ask you, man, this, yeah, and I think this is a deep one. Your brothers, so your brothers, if you're not brothers, would you pick them to be friends based on who they are as people?
Yeah, I would.
Would you?
I wouldn't even hesitate. I definitely.
Yeah, and I believe you. Would you pick your brother to be a friend? Because remember, brothers just
Nah.
you can't choose your brothers. You pick your friends, right?
Nah,
Yeah, I don't think I would either. I'll be honest.
I don't
I don't
think
think I'd
so.
pick like my
think
brother's
that's so mad.
character.
I know.
I don't think
Genuinely
I'd
think
choose
this
him
is
as a
so-
friend because we
I
wouldn't
know.
gel
I know.
like that.
Wallahi, and
in
you
my
know,
mind,
I
I'm looking
feel
at you
so
two talk,
bad.
and in my mind, I'm just
Wallahi.
I'm trying to comprehend
I
it.
don't think I'd pick him
Wallahi.
It
as a
just seems
friend.
mad in my head.
I know it sounds mad,
Rabbu
'cause-
Ka'b, I feel so bad saying that because like he's my brother and I love him, innit? And I wish it was different growing
Yeah.
up. And I wish like he just
but
had
I
a-
hear that. I agree.
I wish
Relationships can
there
always
was
be
like
changed, though.
Wallahi, I always pray and hope that he changes. Like
But
until
why can't you help? Why can't
bro,
you
I've
help?
had so many conversations with the brother, and it just doesn't change. But he's just you know how like
Is he stubborn?
He's not even stubborn. He's just a different human being, bro. He has
Yeah,
a different
just-
set of personality traits, bro. Wallahi, and we're just not the same type of people.
Okay,
and
but what's the common
bro,
ground?
there's no common ground.
No,
That's
there
what I'm
has to be
saying.
a common
Wallahi,
ground.
Rabbu Ka'b, there's not one single common
Nothing.
ground.
Well,
Bro.
cars, football. I don't know, music.
So
Nothing. I don't know.
So I like Formula One and I like football, right? Formula One, I got into it because of him.
So does he still?
Because
like
I wanted
Formula
to try and bond with him, bro. This guy used to watch it when it was on Channel 4, so I'd sit there and watch it with him.
And it'll be
Not a
silent.
word, bro.
Yeah.
One? But that's normal.
But I just carried it on because I liked
okay,
it anyway.
you
But
have to
still,
also
like we
understand
never there's no
dynamics
conversation.
when you're young is different to dynamics as you're old. When you're young, when there's an age gap between siblings, especially when you're the elder sibling, you don't chill with your younger sibling. Like with my household, it's weird. We used to do stuff together in the house, so we'd play like game together in the yard, or we'd watch wrestling together.
Football, obviously.
Football,
Yeah.
of course. Whenever
My
I was
brother,
really a
young.
my
football
brother
fan.
hates football.
He's not a football
like-
I
fan.
have that. I had that with my dad.
He's not a
That's why me and
football
my
fan,
dad
yeah.
are close.
But I never chilled with them.
Yeah.
Minute it came to like outside or whatever, I never chill with them. I used to have them on a curfew. I say, you man, ask them. Well, they'll tell you they used to hate me. Like when we were young, they never used to like me because I'd have them on a curfew.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let them out after a certain time. I said, we lot doing go home.
Mm.
I'm outside. I'd be like, you lot go home. Like,
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
lot doing
Yeah,
standing
but that's an
outside?
older brother.
Or
Yeah, I
like
think-
things
yeah,
like
but
that.
It's an
I'll
older
do.
brother.
And I remember there was moments like, oh, this guy's a prick. I know at times when they was
No,
young,
but
they
it's
thought
not
I
even
was
a prick. It's like you're cramping my style. That's how they say it to you.
And I get that,
but
at that age, we're not meant to be friends.
No, I get it. But me and my brother didn't even have that of our go
Yeah.
home. We're not even in the each
Wallah,
other's
wallah.
vicinity.
That's what you're not
Yeah, but we're in
understanding.
the
I'm
same
outside
area,
playing
that's why,
football.
though.
He was
you
in-
grew up in an area similar to mine where everyone's in and around each other.
Yeah, but he was at home playing games. He never left. He's not a sports person. Like he
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
like. Now he's a gym head. Like he loves gym. But growing up, maybe basketball. He played for a little bit. There was a little spell when he was playing basketball for a bit. But basketball back then, how many people are you gonna find playing
Yeah,
basketball?
not many.
So he was
Not
more
many.
more time. It was him and like my cousin, like a family
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, yeah.
Like them two liked it, so they used to go to the park next to the house and just shoot hoops, innit?
Yeah.
But I'll be outside. I'll be in White City Rubber. I'll be playing football
there,
all the
Rubber,
time. But that
yeah.
was my stomping ground. So I was always when I get home. I'm sorry. So when we're like, there's no, oh, come on, man, go home. Like, there was
Yeah.
none of that. It was like,
Yeah.
I'm getting home later than him. Like, more time.
We used to have
Yeah, I
like
hear
many arguments. So they say, "Oh no, leave me," and I'll be like, "No, go
No,
home."
but that's what
I
I'm
used to
saying. But
send
that's
them.
from
But,
care.
yeah, it was
We
out
didn't
of
even
love.
have
It was never
that.
to be a prick in it. It was always out of love.
Yeah,
and
but
then
that's
it was-
that's
I think you should. I think
brotherly
I was like that
love,
with my
innit?
sister.
Yeah, that was my role. Yeah,
That was me with
Yeah.
my sister.
That's
With
my
my
role,
sister,
yeah.
I used to be like, hey, we doing?
go home. Yeah,
Go
well,
home.
I used to do the same time all the time.
Furthermore, I'm taking you home, and then I'll go back out. You know, one of them
I never
ones.
used
Like,
to do that to them, but
no, I used to do that.
always
Well,
go
to my
home
sister, I
and
used to
stuff
do
like
that. I'll be real. I used to do
It's
that when
funny
I
you
catch
say
her
that,
out
so-
late.
It's funny you say that because I feel like the relationship I had with my brother growing up shaped me into kind of the person I am with my siblings that are younger than me. And I got 3 younger siblings, and where I didn't, you see how that you had that love and that naharis towards your brothers, even though they feel like you're cramping my style, you're
I know
telling
for
them
a fact they thought
whatever.
that,
Yeah. But
They've
that's
said it to me.
still
As we've
brother.
gotten older,
But that's
all
still
they said to
that's
me,
still
"You was
brotherly
an
love,
idiot
innit?
when we were
Yeah,
young."
yeah,
And I
that's
get it. We
That's
laugh
still
about it.
brotherly
You laugh
love, innit?
about it.
But where you had that sort of brother, like that older brother mentality, and you was always kind of looking out for them,
Yeah.
even when they thought they didn't like it or whatever. And I never had that sort of love from my older brother. I always thought to myself, rah, man, I got 3 younger than me. They're definitely not gonna get it from him. So at least let them get that
What's
from
he
me.
like with your younger siblings?
But he's like that with everyone, if I'm
Oh, so
honest
it's not
with you.
just
Yeah,
What was
yeah,
your
yeah.
brother like with your sister, Allah Rahma?
I think
Was
it's-
there a relationship there?
I think so. Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, Allah.
They
I think
have
it was
like a
bit
little bit
I
more.
think it was definitely more
Okay,
than what
that's
I
good
had.
then.
Yeah, it was definitely more
That's
than what.
good then.
No, it is. I'm not even.
So he's not like he's not an alien.
He's not an alien.
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't
I think
describe
this is
him as an
different when it's a
alien.
girl as well. Like you
You have to be softer.
naturally,
Yeah.
and
Well,
also
you have to be
naturally, it's
softer.
like you'd worry about her a bit more.
Big facts. Yeah,
Yeah,
At the end of the day,
yeah.
you kind of you need to go for what you need to go to shape you into being a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to protect
But
your
me and
younger
him
sister. I get
never had any interest in common, like I said, other than wrestling and games.
Yeah.
That kind of died out by when did wrestling really die out? Like probably
that. Coming to just after mid 2000s, I would say.
yeah. So probably from when we stopped watching wrestling, there was I
It
didn't
died
see
out,
him
yeah.
after
I think,
that.
yeah.
Other than we lived together in the same house, I didn't see him. And we shared a room, by the way. We shared a room up until like I think I was first year of college is when I got my own
Yeah,
room.
yeah,
So we
yeah.
was literally in the same room from birth for me up until college, bro.
This is mad.
And I'd walk
Wallahi,
in,
This is actually
Yeah.
crazy.
and I'll just be
So you're not talking
two
to each
single
other at all?
beds
Yeah.
on like one on that side, one on the right
Do
hand
you
side.
ever like
The TV in the room. I remember the TV
Yeah.
in the middle. We finally got a TV in the room kind of thing, like back in
Yeah.
the day. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I remember.
TV in the middle.
I remember we first
Yeah.
got our first TV. as
TV
well.
in the middle, my bed like single, his bed single. He had a poster of The Rock.
Yeah, the rock poster of Stone Cold.
316.
Yeah. And then that was it.
This is my
And
guy.
then I swear, but when we go, like, when we're in the room,
Yeah.
the room's silent. If
Oh,
there's,
is it- this
I
is
swear
mental.
the
Yeah,
room is
pin drop,
silent.
wallah.
And then but it got to the stage where that silence stopped being awkward. It started off awkward, I'll be honest. After a while, it became so normal. It was awkward when it wasn't silent.
Yeah.
So are you not,
When
not
it was
even
small
like
talk, I'd be like,
Yeah.
this is weird. Like, why are you talking to
no
me?
chat?
In a weird way. I know it sounds mad, but I'd be like, why are you making small talk? This is awkward. Whereas before, like, the silence is
Okay,
what I
when you
was
two are
used
watching
to.
something, are you talking about what you're watching?
We never watched anything together other than wrestling. Wrestling was the only
Okay,
thing.
when
We
you
never
two are
watched a
watching
film
wrestling-
together, for example.
When you two are watching wrestling, are you talking about wrestling?
Nah. I'm thinking I can't wait to see the man then tomorrow and talk about this.
No, wallah, this is unreal.
Yeah, voila. I'm thinking I can't wait
This
to see
is
the boys
fucking-
tomorrow.
This is unreal.
And then-
Yeah, I remember we used to
I
play,
can't wait.
We used to play wrestling in my area.
But
as
other than
well.
that, me and my brother, no, we're not talking. Like, obviously, they'll be like, oh, like, but we're not saying it to each other. That's just a reaction that he's like. If I wasn't in the room, that would be the same reaction. You know, one of them ones like, oh,
This is crazy. What
a slobberknocker.
what a slobberknocker, JR. So is your older brother different with your younger siblings?
Like with my sisters, yeah, 100%. I think like I would say he is a little bit.
What about with Zach?
Like,
and-
I feel
what about
like
with Zach?
yeah, he's. I would say he's more friendly with them. He's a bit more out of his shell. But I don't know, for some odd reason,
But you two don't have that.
we don't have that, bro.
What about his friends? Have you ever spoken to his friends?
Oh my god, he's the most
That's a
bubbliest
good
guy.
question, you know.
He is the.
Oh, thanks, bro.
the-
I
the-
thought about that. Yeah, my
you know
guy,
the-
too.
Well, it's funny you say that. I think one of his friends one day was talking to me and said, "Bro, your brother, funniest guy." Wallahi, I wish you could have taken a picture
Your brother,
of my
top quality.
top quality.
Top
I
shelf.
wish you could have taken a picture of my face because I was like, "Excuse me."
Which guy is that? I've never
In my
met
head,
him.
I'm thinking, brother, I'd love to meet him
Yeah.
because I'm like, bro,
But
my brother.
to be honest, I've never...
Like I've seen signs of it when he's like chatting to my siblings and that, but it's like with me, and I don't know. Did
I've
I do
seen-
something to him or something?
What about your
or-
brother and
No,
his friends?
that's the same. He's mad different with his friends. But I never took offense to that because everyone is, innit?
No,
Like,
fact, but I'm
everyone's
saying,
got their-
did you two get along with their friends? So when they're coming round to the yard, what's your relationship
Yeah,
with
his
their
friends
brethren
always
like?
like me.
Yeah, it's just,
And
His
same with
friends
you.
always like
Yeah,
me. Even in
yeah.
secondary
Oh.
school, they'd always look out for me. Even when he's not around, like they'd just see me, hey, I got you, don't worry. Remember,
Yeah,
they're 3 years older than me, innit?
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I
Brought
got
the
you. I brought...
I took the top off. I
Don't
took the
snitch.
top off.
You lot don't snitch. He's gonna see it in post. He's gonna see it in post. But yeah, no. All his boys like they were, but obviously because I was always cheeky,
Yeah.
I'd push the boat a little bit. So they'll be like, I like this kid, man. He's got,
And
you
your
get me, he's got a
dynamics
bit
with
about
his
him.
brethren when they used to come to the yard was cool.
Yeah, it was cool, bro. Like, no, yeah, well, it was cool. Not literally, not a bad word to say. Like, I'm easy going, bro. I'm not.
That's mad, wallahi.
Well, I'm not problematic.
This
I'm
is all
easy going.
fucking... My
But-
mind is just like, this is crazy.
No, but to be honest, I think we are the. I don't know actually. I don't know if we're the.
No, wallah, I think you
think-
might be... No, I think even when I chat to people,
You think
like
there's more?
I've had a lot of people say to me, oh, bro, your relationship with your brother's mad, bro. And I look at it and be like, aren't you, isn't yours same? I've spoken to some
Yeah.
people and they're like, no, wallah, it's not. And obviously everyone, I get everyone's household dynamics are different, innit? Like, everyone goes through...
But some people have that with their parents, which to me
That-
I
that's
find
scary.
alien.
That's scary.
But hey, guess what?
But
the way-
people say that about you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And
I
me.
hear it. I hear
And
it.
also, that
And
person
you,
might
yeah.
be like, but it's just my normal dynamics. I never had
Yeah.
that love for my parent. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like to me, that's unheard
But
of.
then
But
look,
again,
but
that's
I'll be honest with you. With my dad, it's pretty much the same relationship.
Oh, really?
It's pretty much the same sort of.
okay.
In let me rephrase that. Not the same exact relationship, but in the sense of like the conversation. There was not like my dad's not that type of person. Like he wouldn't show me his personality, and I don't know. I never understood why. To my sisters, is wow. It's
I
different.
get that though.
How's
I feel
your-
like...
how's
But
your dad
if
and your
you
brother?
ask him right now, if a million people have come to me and said to me, "Your dad is the most funniest," I say, "What? My dad?"
How's your
I
dad
said-
and your brother? Their relationship.
Them two absolutely chop it up, bro.
Wallah.
Then you're the
Wallah,
problem,
go
bro.
then.
Well, they chop it up.
Then you're the
That's
problem.
crazy.
No,
And you're
because
the problem.
Yeah.
You two are
No,
the
wait.
problem.
No, wait. But my dad don't chat to my brother. No, they chat, but he's closer with me.
No, they chop
100%.
it up.
Then
because
maybe
my
you're the
dad-
problem.
But you're. He was itching to say that. No, my dad chops it up with my
I'm a
brother
kid,
because my
wallah.
brother always comes up with like, I don't know, like business ventures, and my dad's always got time for that.
So
innit?
maybe go
And
down
stuff-
that route then.
Business ventures.
Just chat,
But
shit.
what if you
No,
walk-
but
Create
no,
that relationship.
me and my dad are cool now, like in a sense where like we're much more better in terms of a communication.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
feel like when my teenage years, probably like I'd say early 20s, it wasn't there wasn't much kind of love. It was just like business. Sort of
Back
thing.
then it's different now.
Yeah, yeah,
Again,
yeah,
the
yeah.
dynamics back in
I
the
feel
early
like, wallahi,
late
I feel
90s,
like-
early
How old is your
2000s
dad?
is different.
I feel like
roughly? Like, don't give the exact age, but in his...
in his I think he's in his
60s.
70s.
Yeah, see, my dad's older than your dad.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up, we were like... We had a lot in common. Like, I love football because of him.
Yeah. Oh, my
Um,
dad hates that.
Okay, so...
It doesn't hate it, but it's just
yeah.
He don't care.
it's just
Yeah.
like yeah.
And he never used to take us out, like play with us and stuff like that in the
I
parks.
remember he
and that.
whacked up my brother for it.
Oh, for
Like
real?
you're watching Arsenal.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Now, see, my dad wasn't like, let's go outside and kick a ball around. He wasn't that type of dad.
Mm.
But
He'll
he
take
was...
you.
Nah. He wouldn't even take us.
Oh.
But he was always like, you're going Morocco every year without fail. We went Morocco
Yeah.
every summer. I think growing up as a kid, there was one summer we now as an adult, I know he didn't have the money for it. We went Brighton for like 2-3 days,
Lord
and
bless him,
we came
man.
back to London.
Yeah.
Like, to the
Allah
ends.
bless him.
But I remember that because he felt guilty, but that was what he was doing. That was his way. But now as an adult, our relationship is, alhamdulillah, top tier.
Yeah.
Like we
That's
get along
incredible,
really,
man.
we
Yeah,
get along.
Allah,
Like we
that's
sit down and talk and like, even not so much talk about old stuff and like,
Yeah.
oh, this is why I did this. But I see now, I know without him saying it, I know why he did certain
Mm.
things.
Yeah.
And we have that, and I can see he's a very emotional man as well. Very emotional.
Yeah,
Way, like
Wallahi.
I used to think my mum was the emotional one. He's way more emotional than her.
No
But as a
way.
kid, I never saw that because it was just, hey,
It's just straight
like
business.
militant. What time did I tell you?
Yeah.
What time is it now?
Bro.
So why are you late? You know, like them kind of, you're thinking, chill out, it's 5 minutes. But in his head, like, no,
Yeah.
you're
the man,
like,
drill sergeant.
yeah.
Allah, the drill
It's
Now,
sergeant.
as an
funny you say
adult-
that, wallah,
Yeah, go on.
because literally it's an exact replica. Me growing up, there was in my mind growing up, I felt like there was no love. Obviously, looking back at it, his definition of love was, just making sure,
yeah.
there's food in the house, there's a house.
Yeah, back then it was different.
His kind of definition of love is different, innit?
Yeah.
But obviously, as a kid, you're thinking, "Rah, man, my man's got
you know what?
Air Force. You ain't got nothing, man.
I think
You're not
every kid
getting nothing."
thinks like that.
Yeah, I
man.
know, but then
But I think everyone
then-
growing up in and around that age,
I hear that.
maybe of the same
Obviously, and
similar.
then for me, I feel like when it really changed was when I had my eldest daughter, my firstborn, and I feel like when you become a parent,
Mm.
I remember, wallah, I called my mum straight away and I said to her, "Mum, forgive me for anything I've ever done to you.
Mm.
If I've made you upset, if you
That's
whatever."
cute. Allah,
I
bless
said
her.
because you know, like,
Can I
Mum-
just
mum-
ask, did you say the same thing to your dad?
No.
nah,
But he went through it as well with you.
yeah, no, I understand it.
He's
Hold
the
on.
problem,
And
bro.
it's not me trying to,
yeah,
well, I'm
you're
not trying to like draw you out.
absolutely right.
Wallah.
No,
This
no,
is
but
just me being real
I'm
as a
saying it
friend.
to my mum because first I saw what my
No, what
I
they
saw
go-
what I saw what my ex-wife had gone
Yeah,
through
what
in
they go
terms
through
of
is
the
Physical.
of the
labour.
pregnancy,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
labor, everything. So
Emotionally, physically, I
bro,
understand.
I've seen
The
that.
things it does to your body.
Yeah, I've seen all of that.
Also the dad. And you know what
Yeah.
your dad,
No, I understand that. No, I understand that. And then we had that conversation a few years later.
alhamdulillah, at least you've had it. Yeah.
But my mum, I remember I called her because my mum always used to say, and like Somali people will know, mums will always have the saying of
yeah.
maka ilmat dashid waxaan kaa soo maraa xasuusan doontaa. What it means basically is when you have children, you'll understand what I went through
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, my mum said the same thing.
My
She said, whatever
mum-
you do to me, your kids will do to you.
Yeah, she
I get that
always say,
sometimes as well.
she'll
Bless
always say, and I'll always be like, "Oh, yeah, man, okay, hey, bro. When you're doing night feeds and when you're doing this and when you're doing that and you have to go out and get nappies and this and that and you're wiping the baby's bum and or just you get it. You're doing all these things for the first time and you're thinking, and you can't delay it and you can't not do it because it's your baby, bro. You have a duty now of care.
No,
Alright,
big
can I
fact.
ask
Do you
you
get it?
something?
So you're now thinking, right, man, you went through all of it because it is. Imagine going from not doing this shop at all to doing it for the first time, and you have to do it. And it's constant. It's one after the other. Right, I just changed your nappy 2 seconds ago. You done it again. Okay, cool. Let me do it. All right, I'll come here. But you're on the go, and you're thinking, right, my mom done all of this,
Yeah, it's
Let me ask
crazy.
you something.
and she had like 4 or 5 other.
Yeah, all that's crazy. All that's
Bro,
actually
while I
crazy.
had
No, I hear you, I hear you.
a tear fell, and I called her. I said, bro,
I'm sorry.
forgive me.
I want to
Wallah.
ask you something. So let's say fast forward. Your eldest is 20.
Yeah,
You find out
yeah.
the sisters have the same relationship you have with your brother and I have my brother. How would you feel as a
I
parent?
hope they
Oh,
don't.
that's a
Wallahi.
fucking great
But this is the
question,
thing.
wallahi.
Thank you, man.
This is
Wallah,
the thing.
that's a great
Wallahi,
question.
We're in
look,
our bag today.
That's it.
So for me, I've put every precaution in place that I could possibly put in, but Allahu Ya'lam.
But I think my parents didn't even know
Allahu
that we were
Ya'lam
growing
how,
apart.
I don't know. No,
They never would have. They would have nipped it in the bud. They didn't even know.
100%. Allahu Ya'lam, their destiny's already written.
No, I'm not saying if it's
However-
happened. I'm saying how would you
How would you
feel
react
as a
as well?
dad?
I'd be upset and I'd remind them obviously of what it is that the relationship that I've unfortunately had with like their uncle and what
The uncle, you're
Their-
stuttering,
yeah,
bro.
No, their uncle, sorry. I was gonna get there. Their uncle but like obviously I'd be upset and I'd make sure they'd mend that, bro. I
Yeah.
wouldn't accept that personally.
You wouldn't
100%.
accept it.
I wouldn't accept
And
it.
how is he with your kids?
He's good. Yeah, he's good.
Is he
When
a
he sees-
proper
when he's-
uncle?
when
Hey,
he's- when
where's
he-
my niece? Like,
when he sees them, like, obviously, dynamics a bit different. Like, obviously, my children don't live with me, but when they do come over, and
is he showing them love?
And if he's there,
Yeah.
because he doesn't even also
of
live
course,
in the house.
yeah.
But
Has he got youths?
yeah,
What are you like with his youths?
we're Cody's.
No, but you show them love.
Cody's.
And does he match
Oh,
the
well,
same
I-
energy?
We're Cody's.
And he, does he
Is
match
it
the
ones
same
that when I
energy?
FaceTime you
Yeah,
sometimes? The ones
yeah,
that,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Does he
yeah,
match
yeah.
the same energy
yeah.
with your little ones?
Yeah, it's when he's there.
Yeah, I'm saying when he's there. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
right when he's there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, when he's there.
when he's
Okay,
there,
okay,
yeah.
alhamdulillah. At least it's
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, at least it's that.
Alhamdulillah. In that
Yeah.
aspect, like he's calm. Like I just feel like for me, I would have. And I like there's always time to kind of change it. And I
Yeah.
think like for me, it's not the
Do you wanna
stubbornness.
change it?
Of course, bro. That's my bro. Do you get it?
But
That's
you know what's
bro.
mad? What
At the
I've
end of the
picked
day,
up
at the end of the day, we share the same blood.
I
We
want
share
to
the
change, man.
But
I think
what
I'm
I've picked
mash
up from his is like, alarm about it. You, it's like
I'm stubborn,
it's
but
just,
I'm not stubborn.
It's just you two, but everyone else around you gets along. So
Yeah.
he gets along with your
Yeah.
younger siblings, your father, your
Yeah.
mother, your kids.
Yeah.
Your vice versa with everyone else.
Yeah.
It's just you two, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and are you two the closest in age?
No.
There's someone in between you two.
Yeah.
What are you like with that guy?
We had a rocky start as well. But we're
Problem,
okay.
bro. I've come to the conclusion.
Yeah.
You're the problem.
Yeah, right now.
We've come to the conclusion.
I'll
You're
be
the
honest with you. You see, with me, yeah, wallahi, and look, I'm an outspoken person.
You wear your heart on your sleeve.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. If I see something, I have to point it out.
Do you think you're the problem?
You know what? I used to think I'm the problem. And I used to think, Rahman, you're actually a problem maker. But wallahi, when I look at certain things and I look at it, bro, haq is haq, bro. If something's wrong, just because I'm saying it's wrong doesn't make me the problem, bro. I can't be the problem. What? Because I'm saying, bro, you haven't done this when someone's told you to do this.
But is it something little? Are you not falling out over something petty? Because if it is, then obviously, well, like I think it's...
Bro, sometimes I remember we had a conversation about, I don't know, something to do with my parents. And I don't want to go into too much detail.
You shouldn't.
But, bro, I shouldn't even be mentioning. You're older than me, bro. Why should I be mentioning these things?
Did you have a family at the time?
No.
You never had a family at the time?
No.
Was there things going on in his life that could have made him...
Allah ya'lam, possibly, bro. We never shares
Sometimes
now.
you have to, like,
So
don't
I
think
don't know.
aggressive, bro.
I
Wallahi, bro.
understand that.
There's always some things you don't see, and obviously it's
understand.
not easy. I'm not sitting here saying I try my hardest sometimes. There's times where you get irate and you be like, what the hell? But we also don't know what that person's battling on the other side. We
Yeah,
don't know.
absolutely,
Your brother could have been fighting the maddest battle at that
Possibly,
period in his life,
possibly.
and a lot of things could have slipped his mind. And then obviously it don't help when you're getting it from very different angles. And then on top of it, when someone younger than you is sticking it on you like that,
Yeah.
as an older brother, it's an ego thing. You don't want to hear certain things.
I
From,
hear that.
like, especially when your younger brother's trying to check you, you're thinking, later, who are you to talk to me like that? I'm not trying to hear that from you. I'm older than you.
I hear that.
So maybe from that angle, he may have taken it a bit different and be like, bro, I'm not trying to hear that from you right now. Like,
No, I hear that. I hear that. But like, obviously the sibling that's in between us, like I said to you, we had a bit of a shaky start.
you're good now.
Well, alhamdulillah, we're blessed. We're blessed. We had also a period where we weren't really speaking and whatnot.
That's
But
life.
then I feel like that was our
You're gonna
teenage.
butt heads.
Yeah, it was our teenagers. I think we also shared a room as well. Also when we was in Somalia, it was him that I shared a room with, and
But you lot used to talk in the room.
we used to talk. Me and him, yeah, me and him
Your
would
word is
talk.
still mental. Wallahi.
Me and him would talk, but me and him we would always have an on and off thing. So it was just like a normal sibling thing with him, and then but now like we're all older and like everyone's got their own life going and
So
whatever.
when you have family get-togethers and
So,
everyone's like
alhamdulillah.
in and around each other, you and that brother that don't talk, do you like get like awkward moments?
I'll tell you the funniest thing. Yeah, wallahi, was it earlier this year? I was in a shop. I remember I was in Southall, and
Not to be walked into the shop.
no, so
Oh,
I
okay.
was getting some food. Yeah, he did walk into the shop. I was getting some food. I was at the counter. I placed an order. Nah, I didn't get food. I was giving the guy money. I owed him some money from some food I got from the previous day that
Okay.
I was short on.
Yeah.
And he let me go and said, just bring it back another day. So I was giving him the money and I was waiting to give it to the right guy, innit?
Yeah.
So he would remember my face. As I was waiting, someone tapped me. And I looked. It was my brother. And I was like, rah, man. Hamid, how are you, man? You're good, yeah? And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. What, you're around? You here? What are you doing here, man? He's like, oh, no, I'm just on my break, just grabbing some lunch. I was like, oh, okay. There was an awkward pause. I remember the awkward pause because it was mad. I was like, shit, man, what do I do now? Then I was like, oh, okay. I said, okay, yeah. He didn't ask me nothing. And he goes, you're good, yeah. Other than that, I gave the guy the money.
You should have said, let's eat.
I said,
Was you in a rush?
I had to go. My break was finishing anyway, so I had to go. Yeah, and I just ate already. So I had to go anyway. But yeah, that was it. It was just a brief hi, bye, see you later. Bam, gone.
I don't know. I think for both of you two, well, maybe out of place speaking.
Nice.
And I say this from love, but wallahi, maybe sometimes, I don't know if it's an ego thing or if it's a stubbornness thing. Like, sometimes we often look for the olive branch from the other person. How about you to extend the olive branch? You can't wait. I know you've tried, but what I'm saying is,
I've tried, and I will always extend the olive branch. But I just know that, bro, you know what it is? And wallahi, like, you have to be realistic in life, innit? Bro, the older we get, the more we get settled in our ways.
Facts.
You know, and the older we get, the more stubborn we become. Everyone's like that.
No, that's true.
So I'm not trying to break what it is that we have now. I would love for it to be better, but what we have right now is, it's amicable. It's salam alaikum, you okay? Khair? Yeah, okay, alhamdulillah. How's everyone? Good? Kids are good? Yeah.
That's okay though.
I'm happy.
I'm not here asking for you two to be best friends.
I'm happy with that.
It needs to be some sort of. But at the end of the day,
it'd be nice if there was a little hugging that in there and that, whatever.
Maybe hug. Why don't you hug him? No, wallahi, why don't you hug him?
That's awkward, bro. Getting a hug and not getting out back.
Wallahi, why don't you hug him? Why don't you say, oh, bro,
listen,
what's his name?
I'm just joking with you, man. Don't be serious.
Not hug him, but not hug him, but you know, the dab and just pull him in close.
That's just a cold, bro.
Would
you do it?
We've never spun. You're telling me hug.
I'm coming to.
We've never done a handshake. He's telling me hug him.
I'm dealing with you first. I'm coming to Izzy. Izzy's not getting off the hook.
Izzy's watching
We're coming
me.
to Izzy.
I want to hear your answer.
We're coming to you. Why don't you do it though?
I just it's
try,
awkward, bro. I don't like awkward.
I
don't like awkwardness. I'm not trying to force nothing.
I don't think you should force something. Ultimately, at the end of the day, bro,
it's good how it is, and I'm happy
that you two talk.
I'm happy with the way it is.
I'm glad that you two talk.
I'm happy with the way it is.
That's a blessing in itself.
I'm happy with the way it is. I think it's better the way it is. Like, I grew up understanding. I grew up wanting more. I grew up wanting that older brother that will, be there for me, to look out for me, tell me stuff, direct me in life and whatever. But that was absent. So it's not that I'm looking for that anymore, because alhamdulillah, I've grown into the man that I am.
Yeah, but you still look for guidance though.
But no, alhamdulillah, and the guidance that I seek, the guidance, alhamdulillah, at this point that I seek is from Allah. My dad, obviously, he's
still got 5 years life experience on you, bro. I'm not even trying to hear that. I'm so sorry, wallahi. That one,
that's not going to come.
But what I'm gonna say to you, okay, but what I'm saying to you, as much as you say, okay, cool.
There's no point putting something in the air that's not gonna come.
Okay, but
that's not realistic.
What I'm also saying to you, I'm glad that you two are at an amicable stage. That in itself is cool.
That's khair.
But what I wouldn't want, and it's for both of you as well, is God forbid if anything was to happen, the first thing you would say to yourself is, I wish I had done more. That's the first thought that's going to come to your head. God forbid if you say some bad news about your brother, the first thought that will come to your head is, oh my God, I really wish I did more. I had opportunities to. I know he was stubborn, but I wish I could have done my part.
I've done my part though on multiple occasions.
God forbid if something was to happen to him now.
Yeah.
What's the first thought that'll come to your head? You're not going to say, I've done my part. Cool. Wallahi, you won't, bro.
Nah, I don't know. Like,
I
feel like I've done the most that I could have done. That I can done.
Does he know how you feel?
Sorry. Huh?
Does he know how you... Have you spoken to him?
We've spoken a million times, bro. But the issue is, Shop, you're not understanding, is that we will speak and then we'll butt heads again, and then there'll be an argument, and then it'll be a bit toxic, and then it's not good to be around for the family, and just mum gets upset and whatever. So for me, you're not understanding. For me, the best way moving forward is just wallah, it's just more khair this way. Keep it nice, keep it humble, keep it sweet, keep it short. Short and sweet always wins the race.
All right.
Wallah. In some moments, wallah, sometimes if there's no middle ground or there's no way like trying to understand one another, and you've tried and tried, the most important part is try.
I agree with
I've
you.
tried.
Yeah.
I've tried.
My friend here hasn't tried. We're coming to him.
And I think you guys at home, if you guys have similar situations as well at home,
This
within
is the
your
quietest
family,
I've ever seen Izzy, by the way.
I know.
We're out of time.
Within your family dynamics, like obviously,
Well, you have to try, man.
I think just
I agree with you.
always
Wallah, I
try.
agree
Just
with
try
you,
with
like-
your siblings, and I think obviously don't.
It'll hurt your heart.
Yeah, wallahi,
Yeah,
of
I
course,
agree with you. I
of
think
course.
it's not. You shouldn't let it even get to this stage.
Don't let it
It'll hurt
fester.
your heart. Yeah,
Don't let
wallah.
it fester and become something that you'll regret it becoming. Try to get ahead of it ahead of time. Just do what it is that you can do, and as long as I feel like you're at a point where you're content with the effort that you've put in, even if you don't get the outcome that you was hoping for,
They may eventually wake up.
then
Yeah.
Allah might soften their heart later on.
'Cause
And
that's
that's it.
blood, man. The way I see it is, it's not a friend. Like, as
Yeah.
much as, like, you can fall out with your friends, bro, you can fall out with your cousins. Well, I couldn't care less. Like, this is your
I hear that,
Your-
Sharp, but I'll be honest
blood,
with you.
bro.
That question.
Well, like, that's
That question. No, but that question of would you pick your brother or your sister, but obviously brothers in this case, to be your friend if they wasn't your brother? And the fact that me and him said no to that says a lot, bro.
Yeah.
no, it has.
Whereas
yeah.
you said yes, so that's why I see why you're saying what you're saying, because it makes sense, because you look at them as friends, and the fact that you're brothers is a bonus.
Mm.
Whereas I look at my brother and I'm like, my loyalty to you is because we're brothers.
Because we're
But that
brothers.
is as far as it goes
Yeah.
for me. And I know that sounds very harsh, and
Yeah.
if
It's
do I want
cutthroat, but that's how it is.
yeah, do I want it that way? No.
No.
Would I have wanted it that way? No.
100%.
But it is that way, and that is the reality. And I'm not gonna. I know it sounds mad, but I'm happy to keep it like this as well. I know it sounds mad, and even when you said to him, like, if God forbid something happens, how would you feel, or what would you think, or whatever? That hit home, because it's like I was thinking, right, what would I think? Because I actually don't know, innit? I've never really thought about that. And I was thinking when you were talking, I think the first thing I was thinking, I'd feel bad for him in terms of that he's passed away, because he's not really religious and he's not.
Yeah, I
that.
hear
So
you.
I'd feel bad for him in that regard, because I
Yeah.
know we all know as Muslims what's
Facts.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
waiting for us.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's
tests
waiting
of
for
the
us.
grave and the punishment of the grave. If
Facts. Yeah.
so, because I don't think his deen. And listen, I'm still struggling myself, so
Yeah.
this ain't me trying to put him
We're
on
all
blast.
struggling, of course.
but-
Yeah.
And again, I'm not even trying to out him, but
No,
because
big
I know
fact.
him as a
Well, I know
person
what
and
you
I
mean.
know
Yeah,
him,
yeah, well, I know
I
what you mean.
know he's very
Laid back.
laid back when it comes to his deen, like more so than he like most people are.
Yeah.
So anyway, that'll be my first thought, and that's me being 100. My second thought would be, my brother's gone.
Yeah.
That, of course, would I feel sad?
Yeah,
100%, because
yeah.
there's
you
no
remember all the memories, innit? Growing
yeah.
up together.
But I'll be honest with you, the memories ain't that many.
Mm.
It wouldn't take me long to go through every memory, which I know sounds again bad, but that's
Yeah.
me being 100.
That's
If
the
you
life.
told me think of all our memories, I could like 5-10 minutes probably fill up 5 minutes worth of
Yeah.
like. There's not many memories of
Yeah,
us, bro.
yeah.
All our memories involve someone else there. Like, it's never been just me and him. That's never had. I don't have a memory of me and him.
That's
I have a memory of me, him, my mum, me, him, my dad, me, him,
your little sister.
my little
Allah
sister,
rahmah before, yeah.
Allah rahmah, me,
Yeah.
him, my cousin.
Yeah.
Never me and him. There isn't a memory. That doesn't exist. From birth till now, as in
Yeah.
from obviously he was
Yeah.
around before, he was
Yeah.
there when I was born. So from my birth to now, there isn't a memory of me and him. So it wouldn't be like, I'd think about, like, whereas my sister, I had that,
Yeah.
and that's why I was like, that hit home a
Of
lot
course,
more.
yeah.
Yeah. But again, but I was like, similar to what you said, I said to myself, I'm not gonna make my sister feel the way he made me feel. So I
Yeah.
made sure to go out my way to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a
course,
friend
yeah.
as well as a brother.
Yeah.
And obviously, like I said, I was still firm. Hey, what you doing? Go home.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, I was
you
still
need that
yeah,
balance. Wallah.
because I was
Wallah, you need
never
that
gonna
balance.
like. At that age, I'd rather be the strict brother than the hey, do what you want,
No,
easy
yeah,
going.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's the route I chose. People might even disagree, but I'm happy. I wouldn't even change it. If I could go back, I'll still do that, because I think in those days, the generation, it was needed
I
more
agree.
so than now. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's diverging. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have any memories with him, so I wouldn't. I'd feel bad, but I wouldn't be like. I know this sounds mad, but I don't think I'd feel the same the way my sister the way I felt
Yeah.
when my sister passed. It would be
Because of the
hurt,
relationship,
but
yeah.
not the same. Like that was like
That pierced your heart.
that pierced my heart. This would be sad. sadness, but it wouldn't. I don't think it would pierce my heart. I know that sounds very mad to say that out loud, like on the camera and that, but wallah, that's me
because
being
of what you
100.
said with your dynamics, I kind of get where you're coming
That's me
from.
being
Obviously, in
100,
my
bro.
mind, I just think it's.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean because of your dynamics.
To anyone,
Just,
to anyone
but I
hearing,
don't want
it's
people
just
to be like that. I
yeah.
wouldn't. Wallah, if you could.
Well, the whole point of we're sharing this
Well, I
is
tell everyone, don't do what I
yeah.
did.
The whole point of
Yeah.
us sharing this is
Yeah.
like obviously for people not to kind of
Don't do it.
don't
Wallah,
do
it's
it.
not
Yeah,
worth
well,
it. And
like,
it's
work
not.
on if you have that sort of relationship with a sibling right now, you might even be sitting
Yeah,
at
I'm sure
home
there's loads of
watching it,
people,
and
yeah.
you
Patch
probably
it now.
have that sort of
I know it sounds
relationship
like a
with,
hypocrite. I'm
with
probably
your
sitting there
sibling,
like a hypocrite, but
be
wallah,
it your brother, be it your sister. Well, I patch it up.
but also
Well,
you got to
don't let
remember,
it fester to the point where
mine's
you're
gone over
grown
for over
now.
30 years.
Yeah.
we're,
I've
you're
left it
grown
too
now.
long.
Yours
Like,
is way too cool.
we're
Well,
in our
yours is gone.
30s, and it's like I wouldn't say it's late to patch it up, but when you get to our age, like things have it's like a tree that's stuck in its roots. It's hard to shift that tree now and
Yeah.
get it to
And also,
move and do
just
other
to add
things.
as well, if you are the older sibling, patch it up with the younger one, because
Yeah.
usually the older one, it's like the younger one's always waiting for the older one to
Yeah,
come and say,
yeah.
you know what, like I think I don't know, because obviously my brother's older. If he was to
Yeah.
come to me now, I'd hear him out,
Yeah.
but I can't. I don't
I
know
think
if
it would change.
my.
No,
No,
wallah,
I don't know. Well, I
think,
don't know.
I
Well, I
think,
don't know.
wallah, I think.
I'd
yeah,
like to think it would, but I don't know.
I
I
think
don't
it
know.
would. I think it would.
But I would
Because it's
rate
the-
it. I'd rate
you'd
it.
rate
I'd be
it.
like, you know
You'd
what,
rate
fair
it and
play.
you give it
You
time
come
of day and
you're
you know-
making an effort.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be a dickhead. Yeah, actually, you know what? I wouldn't be like,
you
nah,
would
it's done
match
now.
it.
I mean,
You would
respect-
match
I'd match
it.
the energy,
You'd
yeah.
match it,
But
bro.
that's what
If
I'm
your
saying,
brother, if the elder sibling comes to you with energy of trying to patch it up, as a younger sibling, you're always gonna match it because
No,
look,
that's
as a
what I
younger
want to tell the
sibling,
viewers, because
yeah,
if you're the one,
100%.
if you got issues with your siblings even, and you're the older one, please go and
Patch
try
up,
your
yeah.
try and make it men's, or try, like Sharp was saying, try to find common ground,
Yeah.
find an interest, a hobby where you two can chop it up, and even go out for a meal, something I've never done. Like
Yeah.
that's what, you know how mad that is to say I've never been out, I've never ate food with my brother, like as in we've gone to eat.
I've
Obviously,
not done
family
that,
table.
though. We've not done that.
Oh, no, yes, you have. I've been with you lot.
Yeah, but like that's like group settings.
Yeah, but he's there.
Oh, I thought you meant like just the three of us.
But you're there with your friends.
Yeah.
All my food related with my brothers, this family meals. Ramadan.
Mm.
That's pretty Ramadan. Because even like normal dinner time, everyone eats when their own time, innit? I've come
Yeah.
from work at different time.
Yeah.
Ramadan's the only time when we sit on the table and break bread
And
together.
eat together, yeah.
And that's it. And more time it's just me, my mum, my dad, and my brother, yeah.
Yeah.
And my cousin will come usually. My cousin
Yeah.
comes as well. But that's it.
What's your cousin relationship like with him?
No, they get along. No, well, they get along. But
And you and him get along. Nah.
My cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he's
okay.
way older than us. He's like in his 50s.
Oh, well,
He's my older cousin.
Okay.
Like, and also, so my parents brought him to the country, innit? Like they said that he was their kid. You know, one of them,
Yeah.
I mean, jokes. That never happened. Hey, cut that out. Cut that. Hey, he's going to get deported at 50.
The honesty was
Hey, shut up. At 50, he's going to get deported. Hey, I'm joking.
these times he's 30. These
that
times he's 30. Hey, that
that never
allegedly
happened. Cut.
is void, cuz.
Hey, that one there, he's gonna get deported at 50. But no, so when he was around, when my brother was born, he literally was there and he raised my brother. He was
okay.
changing his nappies.
Oh, okay.
He
bless
took him to school because he was living with us, innit? Up until
Yeah.
until his mum came to the country, innit? And then he went to live with his mum.
Oh, okay.
So he was literally living off like my brother would have
Did
been
he
about.
say to you?
But no, he left just before I was born, so 3 years. For my brother's first 3
Oh.
years, he was in the yard. It's like, I change your nappies, man. Go get up, man. Give me a drink.
Yeah.
So it's that
No,
kind
I'm
of.
saying, does he say to you, like, come on, sort it out?
Swear out sort of thing.
I don't even know. You know what? Wallahi,
You know what, like anyone can. If I don't
we've
even
never
know your
ever.
brother, and I've never met your brother,
Yeah.
but if I was to sit in a room, I'd feel that energy, bro.
He's never ever mentioned it. If that's the case, he's
When you're
never
around each
mentioned
other, do you not talk?
it's if we're eating together, for example, them two are talking about something. You know, they're both heavily into like comics and comic books and Marvel films and that.
Oh, well,
So
yeah,
they
but you
always-
watch that.
Yeah, I know, but not to their level.
Oh, so they know like everything.
Yeah, they're
everything.
talking
Okay,
about
yeah,
side characters and that. Like he loves comic. Like my older cousin, he grew up
Swear.
on comics. So that's his generation, like
Yeah,
comic
yeah,
books.
yeah,
He
comic
had a
books.
mad collection comic books.
Swear.
That was just after our
That's
generation.
worth a
I feel
lot
like
right
we
now.
weren't really
That was before
before our
us.
generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, before well
It's worth
before
a
our
lot,
generation.
Yeah. No,
Comic
yeah.
books.
He's got a mad collection as well. Mad collection.
one, you'll
and he
get
don't
his
even want to sell
attention.
them. He don't even want to sell them.
Grab one, man. You'll get his
Yeah,
attention.
he just loves them. He just like, nah, like it's
Some
like
people like that though,
nostalgia,
innit?
innit? Like when we think
Yeah.
about your youth. But anyway, so them two
He
get
can
along
pass
like
it down
that.
to his kids, anyways.
More time, I'll like he'll ask me something. I'll say, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really get involved, you know. Well, I just talk. I just eat. Well, yeah, I just deep it. I don't really get involved. I just eat the samosas. I just get me. I have the harira or the Moroccans. Hey, Sharp. Hey, let's go. It's 10 to 1. I want to go home, man. I got work tomorrow. You're not going to get me home. I'm going to sing. Hey, read the questions, man. Hey, question.
We'll do.
Question time. Let's go, man. Question time. Hey, you lot, forgive us, man. Forgive us. Patch it up. If you lot got issues, patch it up. That's all I'm going to say, man.
100%.
Patch it up. Sharp, let's go, man. I want to go home, man.
So good. Okay, I'll read. What? No, that's the old ones. Okay,
Up,
here
man.
we are. What is your favorite character trait in a person? Kindness. I'd say
Okay.
kindness.
I don't want us all to say the same thing.
I'd say considerate. I said it just before, just in
Okay.
case you might say it.
Yeah.
But actually, well, I mean that. I love when people just
I
show they're
love kindness,
considerate.
man.
I like respectfulness.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's one thing you want to improve on Islamically?
My salahs, I say. That's yeah.
And I want to pray. I want to
Fundamentals.
pray more prayers in a mosque.
Yeah.
I really want to try. I know
I think my
through work permits and whatever whatnot, but I really want to try and pray more prayers in a mosque if I could.
I would
That's
say.
enough.
I would say. Like
Oh,
reading
and do
more.
Quran lessons.
I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say, sort of get back into the habit of reading like the Quran more often.
Yeah, I need to. But my mum, wallahi, bless my mum, bro. She's part of some Quran lessons in it, and they have like a WhatsApp group chat
Yeah.
with like 50. I don't know, but I'm going to
Active.
exaggerate. Maybe 20 women in there,
Yeah.
and they're all like
Reading
reading the Quran. But it's the joy in her.
It's wholesome,
face.
yeah.
I feel like I'm watching her. I feel like she's back in high school. She runs around. She goes, "Oh, I passed my lesson today."
Oh.
And then she'll come and I'll see her in the kitchen
Mashallah.
studying. Wallah, bro. And I'm looking at
May
her
Allah
thinking,
reward her in this
I
life
mean,
and the
wallahi,
next.
bro. I'm looking
Ameen.
at her thinking, she's so much older than me.
Yeah.
And she's getting this excitement from reading the Quran.
Yeah.
And she's running
And
around.
we're running
studying.
around sending stickers and memes.
Yeah,
and,
wallah,
yeah,
bro. And
Allah
I looked at
there's
myself and I
there's
said,
levels
I'm
to
an
this,
I
idiot.
don't
There's
send
levels
stickers,
to
but I
this.
send memes. But yeah,
Huh?
I don't send stickers.
You don't send stickers?
No, I
I've got
send-
some joke stickers still. I can't lie. My sticker collection's crazy. It's like, go.
Go
Okay.
the next one.
What's a topic you could talk about, or you could forever talk about?
Come on, bro. Wrestling.
Yeah, wallah, same. I could actually, we need to consider if
Come
time
on,
to talk
bro.
about that.
D-Lo
forever.
Brown.
I remember that,
bro.
the little neck, wallah, is a little idiot as well.
Mankind. Do you remember Mankind?
Come
Oh,
on.
Mankind.
Okay.
Socko. The Rocco Socko
The
connection.
Moroccan
Remember
Sock
that one?
connection. How many characters Mankind have?
Oh, he had a lot, man. He had Mankind. He
Yeah.
had what's his name, man?
Cactus Jack,
Mick Foley.
Dude
Yeah.
Love.
Dude Love.
He had Bear, man.
Okay,
He
okay.
had
You know
Bear.
then. That's it. You
He
know.
had Bear, man.
Nah,
I
wrestling
always
for
thought
me,
they were
wrestling.
different people, but then I was like, hold on.
Wait,
this
what's
is the
your
same guy.
answers then? I said wrestling. You co-signing that?
Oh, forever football.
Okay, then I'm gonna say anime. I don't want us to all say the same thing.
Well, all right. Sorry.
Okay.
Anime.
This
yeah?
one says, "What song do you
like
listen to the most?"
What? Say that again.
What
What
song?
song do you listen to the most?
When you left, I lost a part of me.
Yeah, but right now,
I love that song.
I'll say
yes.
I love that
Sorry,
song.
Future.
that is actually your song.
Mm.
Like you, furthermore, you bust me on that song. I can't even lie.
I like it.
I'll give
I
you
don't
that
even
one.
know if I know it.
I like it.
bro. Asake, remember.
Okay.
Oh well, like someone said, how are the vlogs coming along?
Next.
Fucking hell, yeah.
It's
Sorry,
not- it's not.
we'll get there.
It's not coming along.
It's not. We're still
I
waiting
don't
for the
get there,
footage.
man. If you could go back to uni, what would you study?
I'll be real. I wouldn't even go back to uni. I'll
No,
go do a.
But if you could, the answer
No,
is
but no. If I could go back, I wouldn't. I'll be honest here. I wouldn't do uni again. I know what the question is,
I
but
know.
I'd rather do an apprenticeship. I'd learn a trade. I'd be in like a mechanic or engineering, plumbing.
I know, but for the purpose of the answer, what subject would you
Alright,
pick?
All right, teacher.
Boy, what do I enjoy or what would I be good at?
I'd pick computer science or accountancy. Something to do with like computers.
I'll be a physio. So whatever it needs to be studying to be a physio, I'll try and get into that.
That's
um,
Sports
oh,
therapy.
like, to be
Sport
fair, I never
therapy.
went uni, but if I could, I'd do drama.
Interesting. Okay.
Drama, art, them performing arts and that.
Performing arts, yeah.
Interesting.
I'd look into that.
Good
I like
actor.
that.
I'm telling you guys, get at me.
Yeah.
There's a calling for me out there somewhere.
I'd love to see it. Like,
Go on.
What was your dream job as a child and what is it now?
Dream job as a child.
as a child,
As a child, I think, for me, I wanted to be a footballer.
I'm trying to think,
I
bro.
think everyone,
You
in,
know
my,
what's mad?
everyone in my year wanted to be a
I
footballer.
legit don't think I had a dream job when I was a kid. I never ever said I want to be
Yeah.
a pilot or a policeman or something. I never had any
Yeah.
like. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I even had anything. It definitely ain't what I'm doing now.
Nah, I didn't have. I didn't have like it's similar to you. I didn't have no like dream job. I think one thing I felt like this was probably like a big stretch. I don't know. I said to myself, I'm gonna cure cancer.
Mm.
How long, bro? You was thinking about that back then?
Yeah. No, like
bless
this
you,
was
Allah,
like
man.
this is like early teens, innit?
No, well, I
But
bless
still,
you, bro. That's
yeah.
incredible.
And then, so I remember when I went into, because I'd done biology in A levels.
Yeah.
Then I went into, I don't know why I did biomed. Bro, the first 6 months, I said I ain't doing this. I hated biology, bro. I hated it at A levels,
And then you
and
really
I
hate it.
really hated it at uni.
It's
And then
difficult
that's when I
Yeah,
changed
it's
it to
not
chemistry.
Okay.
Okay. Someone said life was so great back in the late 90s and early 2000s, and even the,
Agreed.
I'm guessing 2010s.
100%.
I don't even get sharp started on summer 16. Oh, wallahi, billah, whoever this is, I rate you already. I haven't even finished the rest of the
Summer
conversation.
16.
2016 was the
Sweet
greatest
16,
year.
wallah.
Do you guys feel like life has now become somewhat depressing? And how much do you think social media plays a role in this? I always advocate for self-love and well-being. What about you?
100%. I think I wouldn't say life is more depressing, but I would say it
I
can
think
come.
it's only depressing because you're old. If that makes sense, you're
you're
an
older,
adult,
you're-
bro.
Yeah,
you're not
you're
old,
an
but
adult.
like you're
There's more responsibilities on you.
Life,
You know, when you're
life
younger-
has hit you.
Yeah, 100%.
When you're younger, you don't have.
You're free.
You're free. You're young, wild, and free. You know, you get to
Yeah.
do whatever you want to do.
do.
You get to do whatever it is that you want to do, and like you've got youth.
Yeah,
You
I
just-
think that's the case.
you
Yeah, I
get
don't
it.
think. Yeah,
But I feel like obviously
Summer
you just need to
16
learn
though.
to embrace it. Like,
Wallahi, summer
you can still
16.
have fun
Summer
in
16.
whatever age you are, bro.
yeah.
No matter
of course,
how,
yeah.
how
But I think,
old
yeah,
you
like
are.
you said, because you got more responsibilities, you're thinking a bit differently, and then you might be thinking start a family,
Yeah.
buy a house, but all of this stuff costs, and then it's
No,
like, oh,
100%.
Just slaps you in the face.
yeah,
wallahi,
and then you
man.
just feel like what, and then you start thinking like, what? You go school, you get a job, and then you die. Like, you know, you start thinking like that. Like, you just think, what is this? This ain't life.
Yeah, that is.
No, but that's what you start
That's the
thinking.
reality.
And that's what makes you
Yeah.
depressed as an adult. You start, but
yeah.
you need to find
But you need to
you
find
need to
you need to
create
find the
your own
love and the
reality
joy
that's
in
happy.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to
Yeah,
find the
facts.
joy in everything that you do,
Yeah.
and just enjoy the good times. Enjoy the worst times.
Yeah.
Like, they're all moments, and create those moments. Enjoy whatever it is, whoever's there by your side. Get yourself ready for whoever's gonna come by your side.
Mm.
Just just enjoy
I
life.
like how you squeeze that one in there.
Just enjoy life.
There's two more. Someone said, love the podcast. Love the podcast, guys. Appreciate you.
you.
So there was this girl in secondary school who used to bully me pretty badly. Okay. Fast forward 15 years and we ran into each other at the gym. She even started chatting with me and even hinted they want to get to know me more. She does
Okay.
not remember me and I don't know what to do.
Patch it up. Patch it up.
The girl doesn't even know though.
No, you patch it up in your heart. The girl.
Oh.
Patch it up. Because obviously she's feeling a type of way because obviously she remembers what happened, innit? But I feel like, you know what? It doesn't... From there, you're still thinking about it. That means it's still on your mind. So you need to kind of... I don't want to use buzzword like heal from it, but that's basically what I'm saying. Like, you just need to
I think it depends on the
Accept-
type of bullying as well, though. So like,
yeah, but that was then.
no,
And
I understand
people
it.
change.
I understand it. No, I'm not even saying it's something that the individual needs to kind of run away from, bro. If you feel like you want to have a conversation with the person and you get the vibe that they'll be open to that conversation, and your purpose is just
Yeah.
to patch it up, by all means,
Yeah.
do
you know,
that.
I would say actually, even mention it to the person. Be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, you used to do, and see
And
what their energy.
yeah,
If they
see
like,
what the
you know what, I'm
energy
really
is.
sorry. That
Yeah.
was, I know I was difficult, and I
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Then I can, you can say, you know what, that's growth. I
Yeah,
can
that's
say-
growth.
But
And
if
then
it's like,
maybe you
nah,
can work,
man, it
you
was
can
just
work with
whatever.
that.
Then you take it
Yeah.
as, you know, how you want.
So I think that's probably the approach I'd probably
Yeah,
take,
but still, I'd say patch up for yourself. Even
Yeah,
if you
100%.
not with the person, do it for yourself.
And last one, what's a reasonable amount to take to a girl's family for the wedding cost, sorry, just to cover the nikah and the wedding, not including the honeymoon and doing the house. When speaking to people around me, they have said 15 to 20k. My guy, you're the only one that's been there, so.
Wallahi, bro, I'll be honest with you.
I like how we got that one.
I like how you got
Yeah,
out
but
of
we're
that.
gonna be there soon.
Inshallah, if that happens
Inshallah.
first, bro.
Um,
Inshallah, when that
Wallahi,
happens
I'll be
first.
honest with you, bro. It just depends on the individual and what it is that you want. I don't think there is a set amount. Marriage isn't about following in the footsteps of what the other person's done and what he, they, she, whatever, whoever's done what. It's between you and that person and what you guys have agreed on. This is how we see our marriage. Whether it's a small nikah. Some people, bro,
Yeah.
they get married in a mosque, minimal costs.
I
Some
think there's
people,
more
they
barakah
do
in it when you
100%
keep it minimal.
minimal.
And also the money that you're going to spend there, you're taking away from your own future pot
Yeah,
as
yeah.
a family.
Yeah.
So I think personally, I
Less
know
is
London's
more, less is
expensive.
khair.
Less is khair, but
Yeah.
I know it's
For
expensive.
the
But I
nikah,
think
you want to, of course, like try to, like, of course, not. I wouldn't say have as many people as possible, but of course have a good gathering, because of course it's a blessing. It's something that you want people to know that, okay, so and so is married,
yeah,
so that the word is out there. It's barakah, it's good, and of course you're feeding people. I think the wedding aspect, it's. I think, in my personal opinion, it's unnecessary. But
I
obviously, everyone's down to their own interpretation of what they want.
obviously, usually it's the wife to be who
Yeah.
kind of want the big, because you
Yeah,
know
the
most
fairy tale.
females,
Yeah.
generally speaking, they've envisioned this beautiful day, which is that's, like, they have a right to have that.
Of course.
And obviously, as her husband to be, you want to give her that
You
day
wanna
as
be able
well.
to give
You
that
don't
to
want to
her,
rob her
yeah.
of
You
that.
don't want to rob her of that,
But I
bro.
think also don't rob yourself as a pair, as a couple, financially as well. Like, don't,
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to pay 20 bags, but because now I'm broke, we can't go on a honeymoon, or you get it? Like, you get it?
Or-
Don't put
or-
yourself in
or we're
financial
living- or
strain.
we're
like,
living-
For that one day.
for that one day,
Or we're gonna be
have a
living paycheck to
compromise.
paycheck.
Yeah, have a compromise. So you know
Yeah.
what? All right, maybe we keep everything all in 10k, and then with the rest of that 5k, we can do a honeymoon, or we can furnish the flat together,
Yeah.
or something.
Or
You get
can
it?
go
Like,
on a
rather than
honeymoon,
spending.
or you can go on a honeymoon a bit later on, or you can delay. Or there's certain.
I'm a
things
big
that-
believer in going on a honeymoon straight away,
And
because
I
it's
know
like
that,
your
but-
first.
No,
yeah.
I know, but
I don't
I'm
want to
saying,
keep it like
no, I understand
months
that,
away
but
or a year away.
I'm
or-
just throwing in little caveats in it.
No, I know, but
There's-
no,
just
no.
don't go broke for it.
No, 100%.
That's
Yeah, I think
that's
we're all
what
in
it is.
agreement on that.
Do what it is that you want to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's no figure. I'm not gonna say there is a set figure that you need to pay,
Of course,
but
because everyone's money is
just
different.
don't go broke for it, because
Everyone's
look, at
money
the
is
end of the day, you've been working. You're taking on a responsibility of being a husband, where if you don't know your responsibility, go read up on your responsibility. You are the breadwinner. You are the one that needs to sort of not contribute. You need to be able to hold that house firm and make sure that you've got those bills covered. If you're now putting your hands in your pocket and there's not a penny in there, and you're thinking, rah, got to wait for my paycheck to come in to cover this bill or this or the rent or that,
Yeah.
and you're thinking and you're stressing, and you've put yourself there because you paid 20k to a venue because she wanted a fairy tale wedding. You've got yourself to blame. Wallahi,
No,
respectfully.
you know what I would say? If you pay 20k, but you and her are happy, then alhamdulillah,
I
bismillah.
understand that.
For you,
But
lot,
don't do it because people are telling you,
That I
they had a
respect,
big
yeah,
wedding.
that I
Yeah,
respect.
yeah,
we have to, don't
100%.
embarrass the family. None of less of that.
That
Forget
is
about
Do it
totally
if you
fine.
want to do it.
If you want it, then that's on
No,
you.
that's
That's on
totally
you.
fine. That's not the
But
message
don't
I'm
do
putting
it
there.
because of
If
pressure,
both of you are
external
happy
pressure.
with it, always forget external pressure.
Yeah.
But the message I'm just trying to put is because don't go out of pocket just to have a fairy
Yeah,
tale
no,
wedding.
I'm in agreement.
I think that is like,
Be realistic.
always be realistic
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
Yeah, you got to
you
be.
always
Manage
have
it,
to have
manage it.
the open conversation and communication between one another, and just say, look, babe, I can't do that right now. Maybe like, or I wouldn't recommend going to get a loan or something.
No, I think that's a bad way to.
I probably wouldn't.
Debt, riba,
Yeah,
no,
well,
like, you don't even want to start.
I mean, it could be a healthy loan, or
You're in loan. You're in debt to someone.
No,
bro.
I don't. I
Whoever you
wouldn't
give it,
recommend
like-
that. But anyway, the moral of the story is just don't go broke for it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Simple.
Yeah, keep it.
Yeah.
Compromise. Do all your costs. Add up. Do the maths. I think. If
Do
you,
whatever you're happy
yeah,
with.
sit
and
down, write
that's it.
everything, even the little small details that you think is not the like the little gifts that you buy. You know, you hand that to people. Who
Yeah.
pays for that? Like, find out how much these little things cost.
Yeah.
Add up everything, and if it is 20K, but you ain't got that, okay, where can we minimize, or how can we downscale, but still give you the wedding that you deserve?
Agreed.
Bro, you know,
what I'm
have you
saying?
not seen like at weddings now they do the the little sparkles at the end when like people come out,
I haven't
and
seen that. No.
you've seen them little like fireworks at the end.
The little sparkle thing they hold in your hand.
Not that, man. Yes and no, but like them
The
little
red smoke.
yeah.
What? I've only seen that at Galatasaray and that. We're doing red smoke at a wedding.
But bro,
No.
well,
Hey, Fenerbahce and them, man.
The ultras.
The ultras.
The ultras.
Oh,
no, but there's stuff that people do, and that's part of also
Well, I may have
costing
seen
as
it,
well.
but
But yeah.
switched
So
off.
that's
Sorry
also
for
costing.
yawning.
Shots,
Yeah.
Wallah,
yawning.
guys,
Let's
it's-
wrap up, man.
Yeah.
It's
It's
late at
It was-
night. Wallah,
yeah,
it's
well,
like
it's 1 a.m.
man. Wallah.
What?
Yeah, this is what we're doing for you lot. I got work at 7
On
a.m.
something, wallah.
You lot, I love you lot, but
And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe
comment,
as well,
subscribe, man.
of course. And yeah,
I'm
peace.
getting up. You lot do that.
I'm
exit.
done.
I'm
I'm
done.
out, man. Let's go.
Hey, love.